What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Sun and Pop's Culture. I'm Sun,
And I'm Pops.
and this is season 3.
Yes, episode 1, season 3.
Thanks for listening. What do we talk about on this podcast?
Here at Sun and Pop's Culture, we try to give you our take on movies, music, what else? Games, books, comics,
Yeah,
little slice
Pop
of life,
culture, yeah.
pop culture, how we see it. So yeah,
that's us.
that's us and that's what we do. So,
Mhm.
Thank you for tuning in.
And for this season 3 premiere,
Oh,
we
man.
are doing something that we haven't done in a while.
Quite some time.
Yeah.
Big shit popping, little shit
Yeah.
stopping.
We have a special guest with us.
You want to introduce him or you want me to?
I think you should.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is a long time in the making. The man himself, my brother, his uncle, Chet. Introduce yourself, bruh.
What's going on, everybody? This is Uncle Chet. I finally made the cut, so I feel special because I've been getting left out for far too long. So I'm here to make the day.
Yeah.
We're
This is a historical moment.
Yes, it is. And as you know the rules, as a guest, it's on you to start us where we always start with this week's drink.
This week's drink. So it was tough. It was tough because I didn't want to go to the liquor store. So I just said, let me look and see what I have at my house.
Yeah, motivation was low.
Yeah. So I was gonna go mojito, but then I was gonna have to go to the store and go get some mint, and I didn't feel like doing that. So I said, there's that Deep Eddies. And so I never really knew about Deep Eddies until Vegas.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
Deep Eddies.
Yeah. And my guy White Lightning put us on to Deep Eddies.
Yes.
And so it was a hit for sure.
Yeah.
And I'll leave it at that when it comes to Vegas.
What happens in Vegas?
So, I mean, officially this is called a lemon splash, but I'm just calling it a Vegas.
A Vegas.
Because it reminds me of Vegas every time I see that Deep Eddy label. So that's what it is. So it's just some Deep Eddies and club soda, and that's it.
Good times. Yeah, actually, good times. So,
All right.
the Deep Eddies in Vegas.
Yes,
Cheers.
sir.
Cheers. Glad to have you here, bro.
Indeed. Hope it tastes good. I just put a bunch of Deep Eddies in there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's refreshing. I like it.
It's very refreshing.
It's actually colder than when we had it in Vegas.
Yeah, we drank it like no ice.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the heat.
In the heat,
It was
like
rough.
full
It
size.
was
Yeah,
rough.
like, yeah. This is a good
Yeah,
idea.
this
Yeah.
would be nice by a pool.
Yeah. Put that ice
I
in
mean,
the
if
drink.
it not in Vegas though, like where it evaporates.
Wow, that's right. I forgot about that. Shout out to White Lightning.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So you want to tell the people about yourself just a little bit? I know you don't want to give up too much. You keep things.
I know. I
Close
keep
to the
things
chest,
close
yeah.
to the chest. So, no, I'm just, I work in education. I am married, happily married with 5 children.
Clan.
Yeah, from 8 months up to 11 is my oldest. So,
Yeah.
we stay moving. We're always
Yeah.
always moving. So that's what it is.
Yeah. Good times. Good times. So shout out to the clan. They'll probably get to listen to this when they get a little bit older.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're
we're
pumped. They
age
was like,
restricted.
"Where you going?" I was like, I'm gonna go get on this podcast down at Uncle Matt's." And then Kyra was like, "Can I come, Dad?" I'm like, "Stay home.
No, you stay home,
Stay
boy.
home, son. Stay
Not
home."
ready yet.
One day.
Yeah, one day. One day. Oh man. So what's up, bud? Where we starting with news? Are we starting
Yeah,
with the
I think-
list or what do
I think news.
news?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's
'Cause
news?
I thought you had.
I have no news.
You have no news.
I news. No,
Like real news.
No,
like,
we just
it could be
entertainment news.
anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was gonna say
Yeah.
because like this whole speaker of the house thing is crazy news.
Oh
We
yeah,
don't have to
yeah,
talk about that.
that's. I mean, if it was enough to make you mad enough to rant, feel free, rant
Yeah,
away.
we're hoping
It's
you
not.
will.
It's not.
Yeah. When the RV Wade stuff happened, I kind of lost my mind for a minute. So,
Yeah.
and I did. I was on here for about what 10 minutes
dark
going
time.
on.
It was
Yeah.
longer than that.
Yeah, so I mean, you can
News.
talk about whatever, but yeah, no pop culture news. I mean, we got the stuff going on with DC. Avatar: Way of Water
yeah.
dropped. I mean, there's a lot going on.
We can start with DC.
Yeah.
Uncle Chet, do you know what's going on with DC.
I don't. I mean, the other day I did check and see. I typed in the Batman on Google because all I keep waiting on is like when they're going to announce like there's going to be like a sequel.
Yeah.
And I don't have anything yet. So then from that, I did see something about the Flash, and they're supposed to be dropping a trailer for that here coming
Which
soon.
is so crazy.
Yeah, because he's like a man on the run.
Yeah.
What did you hear? What they just said? They just
they're
said.
gonna keep him.
Yeah,
Right?
they said it's because because you know the pronouns. Because they have managed to keep themselves out of trouble since they started therapy. They still they're going to still support them. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. Like, because I mean, they'll drop you.
They
for,
dropped
everyone.
held it like hostage in a house or something.
Oh yeah. A
Yeah.
little a little felonious behavior, but
Interesting.
but they still back them, but they dropped Henry Cavill just because
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. I mean,
They
basically
got mad because
they
they
dropped-
said that got dropped, that he has a cameo in.
Oh,
Oh no, that was in the greatest movie of 2022, Black Adam. Yeah, that was a joke.
This is why
everybody.
people don't get invited to the
Did-
podcast.
did-
Talk
Did you
crazy.
actually see Black?
Did you
I
see
did. I did watch
Yeah?
Black Adam
How
to the
was
point
it?
where like I couldn't finish it, and I turned it back on and finished it later.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, that
'cause
doesn't
I
mean
just-
anything. That doesn't mean anything.
No, it does, because if it was that, like, I mean, it wasn't good,
Yeah, but it
but
wasn't.
it wasn't like I was like, I want to see what the rest of this looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was, I mean, it was bad because it was like The Rock and
It was,
Smolder.
you're like it was bad.
I mean, it was Rock and Smolder
Smoldering,
face,
the whole-
like
yeah,
the whole
movie. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
you know, and so
it's amazing how wrong they can get stuff. But what I just say the other day, I said, but these movies are a testament. You can make a bad movie. All you gotta do is make like one movie, and they'll just let you keep making bad ones. Like, you can have a career making bad movies. They're gonna do like San Andreas 2 or something crazy, and Rock will be right there, jumping over a fault, and I'll be like, wow, enough people will go see it.
he's an action superhero.
He's something. I feel like Stallone and like what's a namer were better. Like the ones we came up with were just better.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, they were just better.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, come on, man.
If Over the Top's like your cup of tea.
I liked Over the Top. Come
I
on.
mean, the premise of the movie, though.
Hey, I was like 10 years old when I saw that. That movie was amazing.
I bet you Black Adam was amazing for a 10-year-old.
Touche. Touche.
Yeah.
I mean, because Hawkman was decent in that movie.
Yeah.
I liked him.
Yeah.
I liked the role that the old
I heard
James Bond,
Dr.
Pierce
Fate.
Bond. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
liked
heard
his
he
role in
was
that.
Yeah, they
was
said
good.
he was good.
Yeah.
He was good as
Yeah.
Fate. Did you see it, buddy?
No.
Yeah.
He did. He's lying.
He wouldn't.
He won't tell you.
He wouldn't tell me.
I
He
don't
wouldn't.
have the heart.
He just you probably told me he went to see Avatar twice, and one of them times was Black Adam. Yep.
Yeah,
I
I
just
probably won't watch that soon.
Well, I got something coming for you, bro. So
Oh, yeah?
it just hit me today when I was watching Dishes. I'm like, so that new Dragon Ball Z superhero came out, and I was like, Cairo likes fighting, he likes flying, he likes cartoons. I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to introduce him to Dragon Ball Z and just wreck your whole world, your whole world.
Yeah, this is like the incubation
yeah,
stage.
yeah.
To
I'm gonna
start
put my
him.
hood up like Darth Sidious.
Yeah.
Be like, come here, nephew. Let me show you
Don't
something.
do that right now. 'Cause, I mean, we've been living a good life.
Hey man,
Like, I come home and he's like, Dad, will you play pirate music for me? I'm like, oh, yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. Let's go get down with this pirate music.
Yeah.
And he gets out his like pirate sword, and
No, he
we
doesn't.
talk all the yes.
Oh, me
Our
hard,
matey.
yo. Oh wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
amazing. Yeah,
Yes,
you're loving
absolutely.
life.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
show
we
him One
pirate
Piece
talk
then.
all day.
That
Yes.
is funny.
That's dope. That's dope. The pirates are like your rock stars. Well, there's One Piece. One Piece is a pirate anime. It's got 1,000 episodes. You got plenty of time, bro.
Yeah.
Plenty of time. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I didn't know he was into him like that. That's dope. That's dope. But well, yeah. So, anyways, I pulled up some news. And I lost it that fast. Ridley
Well,
Scott.
we were talking about the DC Studios mess.
They just announced. He just said he has an 8 to 10 year plan, and I guess they're going to start announcing some dates here in like the next week or two. It just popped up on
8 to 10. James Gunn has a plan?
8 to 10 year plan,
Wow.
and they're going to make some
They made that
announcements
fast.
here soon on like a timeline.
Was
Yeah.
like the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix? Is that DC?
That's DC, but
But
that's
not.
It's
I
like
guess we'll find out.
because
Yeah,
they're
what
coming
it
out with
is.
another one of those, and they
Yeah.
got
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga playing Harley
well,
Quinn.
I think that might be the last that we see of I guess what you would
Standalones. Or artsy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that might probably be the last of it.
The Joker was for real
Yeah,
though.
I like the
Yeah,
Joker.
I
I like it a
liked it.
lot.
I liked
I like
it.
it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unexpected. Like
Truly.
How much I was gonna
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. I'm shaking the table. Yeah. I was a fan. And what they said, but they just said something about Ben Affleck and Matt Reeves. 'Cause I think
I didn't see that.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff. I just caught a glimpse of it, but I didn't really pay a lot of attention to it. It's not like we have a podcast and I should know this stuff. But yeah, it's all on our wonderful Instagram page. It's on the Pops Culture.
Yeah, the Get Fandom.
Yeah.
That's an Instagram page. If you want some nerd news.
Is that what I need? I don't have Instagram. I don't do social media.
The only one I do
I
is
got rid of
Instagram.
TikTok, and that was
TikTok.
it.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I miss it. That was like my toilet news. You know what
Yeah. Well, did Doug tell you what I texted him today?
I mean?
Because our brother, he sends us a large amount of
He does.
a certain type of videos and
Content.
text messages. Yeah, content. So I inboxed him today because I had like 18 in my from 10:42 this morning till like now I had like 18 different things he sent me, and I said, hey, I said I gave up big booty Instagram models for New Year's. It's my New Year's resolution. And then I was texting him, and I texted him seriously because I did. I told Tracy yesterday. I said, oh, I forgot about my resolution. So, and he was like, you know, Doug, he was just like, oh, I apologize. And I was like, no, I appreciate the sentiment. I was like, but you know, I just gave it up. I said the amount of time it's been taking me to delete all the people I follow made me realize it was probably a problem.
Jeez, Dad. You follow?
Yeah.
You would follow
Why would I
too?
not?
Yeah.
Why would I not?
Down. That's what they say. Down.
Is that
bad.
down bad? Hey, you know
That
what my
would be down
favorite
bad.
was?
That's-
So there'd be like some like big booty Instagram model, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm like, I'm gonna follow her. And I go to follow, and you know how on Instagram it tells you like
Followed
who
by.
followed by. Every time it'd be my boy Josh Simpson. You know Josh. Now he'd be like, he'd be like the first one. I'd be like, oh my god,
Why?
Josh. I'm like, how you always beat me to the punch? But so
Man.
yeah, similar taste. So yeah, I've been deleting for 2 days, like because they don't always post every day. So like I'll be scrolling. I'm like, oh, there's another twerk video. So I'll go follow, unfollow. And, hey, I just figured time to let go.
Yeah. See, that's one I never did get on Instagram. So.
Yeah, that's all it is. Twerking videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's I kept
Well-
my fitness people though. I still follow them, but
Like
Yes.
models.
I like fitness people, Fitsbos. You know.
So there's a fine line.
yeah,
Like CrossFit fitness people.
yeah, and like regular fitness people too.
That's not. I mean, that's not that much. That's like not that far off from like big booty chicks.
I feel like no, if they are posting videos of them working out and saying
In
like
like tights and stuff.
talk about hypertrophy, I'm interested in like how they work out.
With their form, they show
Yeah,
their form.
I do,
on
but I've
squats.
always followed female
deadlifts.
workout people. Yeah, because I feel like they focus more on form
I mean,
as
if it
opposed
makes
to.
you feel better.
Wow,
I mean, that's cool.
He's really
I'm
been
just
sad.
There's a fine line.
There
There's
is.
a fine line.
Well, I mean, I only kept one that's questionable. So, I don't know. Like, anyways.
They know who they're marketing
Yeah,
towards. That's all I'm gonna say.
I always check their link tree, and it'll be like, let's see if they're legit. I'll check their link tree, and if it's like endorsements and fitness gear, I'm like, oh yeah, they're legit.
Yeah.
But if it's like OnlyFans, I'm like, ha. I'm like, so
Yeah.
then I go to their OnlyFans, I'm like, oh, there's the exclusive content. Yeah, I'm like, wow,
We have a link tree.
we do.
I mean, it's not like that.
We got an OnlyFans that I don't know about. It'll be like videos of me sleeping on the couch. And people paying it up like, oh, we need to make X amount of dollars a month. I could probably make that much to pay for our podcast. Ah, man. Well, I'm famous. I'm Be Real famous with your sister.
Be real. Yeah,
Apparently-
you are.
You know about Be Real?
So
Break it
Be
down.
Real. Be Real.
Yeah,
It
Be
came
Real.
out. I think it came out last year.
What is
But-
that? What is that?
So every day, they set off a timer. The app. And it's like
Oh,
take a
I heard
picture.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you I heard
Yeah.
about that. Yep.
It takes a picture with your front and back camera at the same time, and then posts it.
Okay.
So you're being real,
It's
even
like
though
supposed to catch you like in the moment.
yeah,
Yeah,
even though you don't have to post when the timer goes off. You can post like hours later, but it'll just be like so and so posted 2 hours late.
Yeah.
Right.
But like
Okay.
you're trying to be in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then people who see it, like
They can
it's
react.
their reaction.
Yeah,
Right.
like the picture's
Yeah.
their reaction, their
So-
selfie.
So they just set me up probably, 3 times?
She's done it.
Yeah,
a
Dad,
good
take
bit.
my B-roll for me. And I'd be like, okay. I didn't know it was taking my picture too. So, like, I'd take her picture and
Yeah,
yeah,
it's just your.
it's just my face.
and
Like,
then, like her.
yeah. Yeah. Then she takes some of me sleeping. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
She does it a lot to
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Because people do just go to random people and be like, "Hey, can you take a picture for
Right.
me?" So they don't know, and it takes
Right.
and it's
Wow,
the reaction. So
terrible.
those like
Yeah.
blow up.
Yeah.
That's
So
funny.
yeah,
that's the
be
new
real.
the new trend.
Is what be real or not be
Be
real.
real. Yeah,
No.
it's be real.
Be real.
Yeah.
I'll put the accent on the
Like
wrong
from
part.
Cypress Hill.
See, that's what I keep thinking. I'm saying that be real, but it's like be real. I don't know.
Oh,
Anyways,
okay.
yeah. So yeah, what's the name? Just announced a sequel to Gladiator.
Really?
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be terrible.
It's Ridley
Yeah,
Scott. He's
I don't
coming
know.
back.
He hasn't
Yeah,
had.
but how
He
do you have a
hasn't had.
sequel to like Gladiator? Like the
Yeah.
main dude died. Maximus died.
And they recast the young dude.
He also hasn't had a solid
I know.
movie in a minute.
I mean, I feel like we need a movie like Gladiator right now. Cause I mean, I just watched Maverick, and man,
Well, you actually watched it.
yes.
You didn't tell me.
Oh, I've been waiting. I said I've been
did you
waiting.
watch
it?
Did you
I
watch
did.
it? When we get to, I guess when we get to the countdown.
Yeah, that's because
Yeah,
yeah,
I need to talk about that movie. Yeah.
you finally watched. I didn't know
Yeah.
if you did or not.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm buying a motorcycle. That's after I watched
Uncle
that.
Chet too.
Yeah, I said, baby, I get a bike you can ride with me like that.
Yeah.
And she said, you drive so slow. She's like, I probably could. No, it's like, see, slow means safe. Slow means safe.
True.
So, you know.
You can't do sports bike though. You're like
no,
past that age.
no, I'm thinking about Harley.
Wide shoulders. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
and
do
I can't
sports
be
bike.
hunched over like that.
Yeah, you
And
can't do that.
I was like, I'll just tap you on the leg before I speed up. Be nice.
Speed up to that 35.
The
going down
35.
street.
Hold on, baby. We'll hit this windy road. Oh, yeah.
Got a sidecar for Kane.
Shut
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Why you ruined my
Yeah.
whole fantasy? You literally ruined
He
my
has
whole
one of those
fantasy.
dog helmets.
No, because
that's
stop, both of you,
Helmet, the
stop.
sweater.
Because you're putting that out there, and that's gonna be. I'll pull up to your house. You'll be like, really? I'll be like, yeah, bro. Yeah, she heard. She was like, we could do that. I'd be like, no.
You'd be getting so
He'd be ready.
excited.
Oh, he would. He'd be so
Want to
geeked.
ride, King? And then you.
You want to ride? You want to go ride?
Yeah, that's what you do.
And he'd be jumping around with his helmet on. Oh gosh.
Sorry, we didn't
Oh.
ruin it for you.
Jeez. Yeah, now I don't even want it. Nah. Just don't understand. She was blow drying him earlier today. Yeah. She gave him a bath and she
He got a good life, man. I mean, why you mad about
she
it?
brings him up to me wrapped in this towel, like, look at him, babe. I was like, I see him. Like, I was like, I see a dog being held by a woman wrapped up in a towel. Like, he knows he has a great life. Like, that dog's doing really good. And now you're gonna go blow dry him. So yeah, good life.
I do have a question. So y'all brought up Ridley Scott. Julius, you said he hasn't had a good movie in a while. Which made me think of your thoughts on Kingdom of Heaven, which was right after Gladiator. What was your thoughts
Was
on
that
it?
right after Gladiator?
Yeah.
I've never seen.
Is Orlando Bloom in that?
Yes.
Never
Liam
finished it.
Neeson.
Never finished it.
Obviously,
About the
Battle of
Crusades.
Oh.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Because I don't think it got real good reviews, but that's one of those movies. Like if it's on, I could watch it.
Really, I've seen bits and pieces. It looked good.
Yeah,
it looked good.
I liked it,
but
I
I've
liked
never.
it. It's
I
one of them
never.
watch it more than once type of
Yeah.
things.
I mean, Gladiator is. I mean, I feel like Gladiator makes up for at least 5 bad
Yeah,
movies.
I
a
shouldn't
year.
say he hasn't had a
So,
bad movie, but none like on the level
well, we went
of
to see The Martian.
appreciation, which was solid. But I'm never.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Matt Damon?
Yeah,
That's a good movie. I like that movie.
yeah, it's solid. But like, if it's on TV, I don't know if I'd choose
Yeah.
that over something else to watch.
I got you.
Yeah. Whereas Gladiator, if it's on, you'll watch. You see
Yeah.
Kingdom of Heaven. Is it Kingdom of Heaven?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You'll sit down and watch.
Same with he just had that movie last year, The Last Duel. That had Ben Affleck and someone else in it.
Yeah.
That
Matt
was,
Damon.
I couldn't get
I
down
heard
with
that
that
was
one.
like
Yeah.
real,
I
yeah,
couldn't get down
like
with that
slow
one.
and stuff.
Yeah.
So not bad movies, just I don't
I
know.
mean, I don't want to say he's hit or miss, but I mean, we forget that
Yeah.
like he made Blade Runner.
he made
You're
that. He made Thelma and Louise.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Alien.
Are you sure it was Tony
He-
Scott? It was him.
No, it was Ridley Scott.
Wow.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
versatile.
I mean, yeah, he's versatile. Yeah.
It's just I don't know.
Yeah.
His old age.
Did he do the he did Prometheus?
He did Prometheus.
Yeah, and the
I,
other
I
one.
see. I wasn't a huge fan of that one.
See,
either.
yeah, that was we watched that year.
Was
Us,
Prometheus
actually.
what came after Prometheus?
He did. I think he did Alien Covenant too.
Covenant,
Yeah.
yeah, Covenant.
And that was all right.
Wait, which
It
one
wasn't
came? Which
bad.
one was first?
Right, he did
Prometheus.
American
He made
Gangster, too.
Prometheus, and then
And then
people
he
were
made-
like, "Oh, it's a prequel."
He
At
did,
the
he,
end,
he did
Yeah.
American Gangster.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah.
got
See,
a
yeah.
couple- yeah.
I mean, when he hits, he hits.
yeah.
I mean, he had people saying, "My man." you're like, man. So, yeah. So see, you'll go see it. I mean,
Depend. Who's the new main character?
I don't know. I didn't even know they were making it. They just announced that they recast a young boy. You know what I mean? You know the what's the namer's nephew?
Mm-hmm.
They recast him because ironically that kid would be like 30 something now.
Some dude named Paul Mescal.
Is that what it is? Are you on it?
No, I'm on Deadline.com.
Oh, that's a good site. That's like Hollywood news.
The star from Normal People, which I've never heard of, but
Yeah, Paul Mescal.
okay.
Normal people.
I'm limited.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's still gonna be about Lucius. Did you hear about the next Avatar film? What it's gonna be?
Yeah,
Awesome.
fire.
Yeah.
I in theaters, I'm like, they're gonna. This is a ripoff off The Last Airbender.
I know.
They're
Oh, that's so disrespectful. You're right.
They are.
Yeah,
and if
'cause
you watch the movie,
it's so disrespectful.
if you watch the movie, there is a character that starts manipulating with the planet. I'm
Yeah.
like, she's the Avatar. If you watch the cartoon.
Oh wow. Who, Kiri?
No, it's what's her face? The lady that's in a lot of his movies, the redhead, Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
her
yeah.
character.
I thought that was Kiri.
Oh, is that her name?
Yes. Yes. They're going for spoilers for Way of
Yeah,
Water.
not
Yeah.
Way of Water. I was gonna say the names are all like I can't remember anyone's name
Yeah.
besides Jake Sully. 'cause
Jake
it's the
Sully.
most
Jake Sully.
basic.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I can't even remember the Colonel's name. I just say Colonel.
You just know who he is. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I guess apparently then the third one that's going to be the Ash people,
yeah,
and they're going to represent fire.
Fire.
So yeah, they're totally stealing from the last
they
one.
are. I mean,
You know what?
I saw even before this movie
Terrible.
came out, someone was like, "Oh, this one's water." They're probably the next two are gonna do like the other elements. But
Yeah.
I think they kind of put themselves in a corner because the first one they're in the forest,
Yeah.
but they're also flying.
They're also
the
flying.
dragon. So
they're
what?
also flying.
Because
Yeah.
even then, in this new
Yeah.
one, they say you're forest people. So what
Yeah.
are they gonna do for
For air. What mountains?
Because they already had the mountains.
Because they had to
in
go in the mountains.
sky,
Yeah, to get the. Yeah, you're right.
And they had the
You're right.
dragon. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. Because he's on 4.
Yeah, he's
Right?
doing 4. I think there might be 5. I think they wrote 4.
Well, they said Kevin Smith said that
Like,
the next
5
one's
total.
shot, like ready for post,
Mm.
and then the next one after that's like almost done, like almost finished filming.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
cranked them out.
They wrote all
But-
of them like at
yeah.
the same time.
Huh.
But they said, but the bulk of the budget for those is for post. Everything's post production. Because they said, I guess this movie paid for all of them. This one that just came out paid
Oh,
for
wow.
everything. So the next two
Well, it
are
was a
just
billion-
money
it
in the
was a
bank.
billion
This was supposed to be-
dollars. Did you hear about
Yeah.
the
Is it?
budget? He said to break. Originally, he said to break even.
Yeah.
It had to gross $2 billion, but now he said it's like now because people are like that's the third highest grossing movie of all time.
Right.
Yeah.
But now he's saying, oh no, it's like 1.5 billion
That's
to
crazy.
break even.
But that's break even on
To
3
break
films.
even.
That's
But now it's
Yeah.
we didn't know that.
Yeah.
On this thing here, that said they didn't even turn a profit though.
Yeah, not. I mean,
Which is
America.
crazy.
It's
That's
not
crazy.
America only made 400 million.
Yeah. The rest of the world just embraces it.
They
I haven't
love
seen it yet.
blue people.
Did you
They
see
love
it yet?
China loves.
No, I want to.
Well, Julius, you said
I
what? You
just
said
saw
it
it.
looked real.
Oh, I was watching. I was like, I don't know how they did this. Like
Yeah.
everything's fake.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
everything's fake.
Yeah.
But everything looked real. And there's a
It's
certain
magic.
shot. There was like
Crazy.
floating plants, and it was a close up. I was like, what? I was like, I know that's fake. Like how? Like
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
There'd be certain shots. There's this one. It was like their skin, the blue people's skin.
Yeah.
I was like, that looks like real skin.
It's like skin.
Hmm.
Wow.
Everything.
See, I kind of
It's like the ride at Disney, man.
Here you go.
Yeah, I
I'm
heard-
telling
I
you.
heard
Yeah.
about
The
it.
ride at Disney, man. I told people I was like, if I could live in that ride, I would like literally live in that world. Like
Pandora.
with some goggles
Yeah.
on, strapped to a
Pandora.
machine,
Yeah.
riding a banshee. Like I
Well,
would live there.
They'll have a water one here in like 2 years.
Yeah, that's just
So-
why they're making them. They
How
gotta keep-
many times have you been to Disney?
No, they
bro?
have the.
Tell the
water
people.
ride.
How many times have we been to Disney?
Yeah. Yeah. Tell the people.
We've been fortunate enough to go.
You're out here. You're out here preface out. We've been fortunate.
Fortunate enough.
It ain't bragging. It ain't pimping if you got it.
Enough
It
to
ain't-
go. Whew.
2 times a year.
Like I probably 4 times.
Yeah, and
Wow.
you
Four
got
times,
an
3
8-month
times.
old, so you got at
Nice.
least 4 more trips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're planning a redemption 2025.
Oh yeah.
Planning redemption because when we were supposed to go, not this year but last year.
Yeah.
When everybody came down with the Rona.
Yeah.
Shut us down.
Yeah. That was like the
Came
day
out.
before or something
Yeah, it was
crazy.
terrible.
That's
That's
yeah,
terrible.
devastation.
That was
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
sad day at your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you still doing the jar?
Yeah, we pulled
Tell the
last
people.
year
Tell the people about the jar.
the jar. So we go on vacation, every
He's like,
summer, and we're always going to Florida. We go to Florida like every year, like Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood area. That's where we go. But there's a lot of other places out
Fort
there
Lauderdale.
that like want to go. And so over COVID, we were like, we're not going to fly. Where are we going to go? So we ended up driving to Hilton Head, which I had my apprehensions about, but it turned out to be
Yeah,
like
you said you
real
loved it.
cool.
Yeah,
Like it was
yeah.
real chill, good time. So we were like, well, why don't we just start identifying places like we would go? So like all of us threw, a place we would want to go in a jar, and we said every Labor Day we'll pull something out, and that's where we're going to go.
Yeah.
Well, 2 years in, and we're 0 for 2 because last year we were supposed to go to Yellowstone, and we have 3 overrides, and like Katie or Cam overrode me on freaking Yellowstone, so we were supposed to go to Outer Banks. Well, we never even went. And then this year it's supposed to. I don't even remember where it's supposed to go this year because we basically threw in the towel. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, so that great idea.
Good idea.
It was.
Great idea.
Yeah,
Great
I like
idea.
that.
Execution
Yeah.
could have been.
Yeah, maybe we'll hit like a reset next year. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, you get dope ideas though.
Over
You-
vetoes.
Yeah,
that's
we
tough.
got
gave
3
them,
of them.
and
You
you-
got
you-
3
you
of them.
respected
You
it?
should do like
Yeah. And it was
like
Yellowstone.
a
I was so
2/3
amped.
of the
Yeah.
family has to
True.
do
I
the
don't-
veto. 'cause
Maybe
one person,
when we bring it
that's-
back. Maybe we bring it back, and that's what we got.
You might have to do a
Yeah.
little
That'd be
dictatorship.
like Congress.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah,
think
like-
a 2/3. Like,
Yeah.
just one. That's crazy.
Yeah, we'll have to be like
Yeah.
Congress in there.
One could have a
Yeah.
vendetta.
Yeah,
True.
that's rough.
True, because like one's like, oh, I want to go to Disney, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep vetoing until
Yeah,
like,
until we go to
Disney,
Disney.
and then you don't
yeah.
pull it, you're out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2/3.
So
You have to make
I like that idea.
alliances.
I like that idea because I was
Yeah.
I was amped about going
Oh,
to
yeah, I
Yellowstone.
wanna go to
and I was trying to
Yellowstone.
see some bison and all
yeah,
that.
that would be.
Yeah.
really-
Nah, no such luck.
I guess there's only certain campers you can take in Yellowstone.
Oh, really?
I was up. I'm off. My sleep's all fucked up. So I was up the other night watching RV videos on YouTube, and it was like the #1 Yellowstone approved or state or national park approved RV, and I was like, you have to have approval for certain.
It probably depends where you're.
Probably,
camping.
yeah. I'm thinking probably for safety for some things. Like you don't want to be in Yellowstone in like a teardrop.
Right.
Because grizzlies will knock it
Yeah.
over, like like literally will come and like knock you over. So, because I was looking at something like that, because I was like, if we were to get property and start building, I'm like, how do I want to go about maximizing my time? I'm like, I'll buy like a little teardrop RV, something to sleep in, cook in, so that we can go out there, work, and
Right.
not have to come all the way back, do a weekend like that. But anyways,
Speaking of, though, I saw something on this is like kind of same lines. USA Today had an article. It was
Okay.
top 10 places you should visit with your kids.
okay,
Pittsburgh was #4, and
Are
this was
you
in the
serious?
whole world, bro.
Pittsburgh,
And I was like,
PA, like
For what
yes,
we-
20
what
miles up the road.
reasons?
I mean, hell, you've been there,
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
That's
know.
what I don't
I don't
know.
know. It was talking about like the children's museum,
Yeah.
and, like all these museums.
We've been there.
I'm just kind of like,
we have a
It's
lot.
been a
We do have a
minute.
lot of museums,
All museums.
Pittsburgh.
but we do.
That's
though.
crazy.
I'm
Number
not knocking
4.
Pittsburgh, but like
Number
Pittsburgh,
4 in the world.
#4, like ahead of like
I wouldn't put it number 4 in America.
Caribbean beaches and stuff.
I'm a
And,
beaches,
like-
but that's the thing. Beaches are beaches, bro. Beaches are beaches.
Not all beaches are built the same.
I mean, what South Beach?
Not for kids.
That's what I'm saying. But
No, but like I mean, it's ahead of like places in like Greece and Italy, and like I was shocked.
that's shocking, Pittsburgh. But
Yeah,
but I don't know. But we're here, so I don't know.
Number 4.
I mean,
in
there's
the-
how
in
many
the
things in
world,
Pittsburgh have
that's-
you not done? Like, there's a shit ton of things in Pittsburgh I've never even like stepped foot in.
right. And you live here, which means like
Well,
how
nah.
great are they?
Well, I feel like it's more like
And I'm not knocking Pittsburgh, like go Steelers, but I'm
yeah,
just saying.
yeah. yeah. I'm not going to travel to see like the Heinz Museum.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, who's doing that? Like, you've been to the
Tourists, I
Carnegie
guess.
Museum, but are you really building a vacation around going to the Carnegie museums?
Yeah, it's true. We got nice.
I mean, like,
dinosaurs, though.
they had like the freaking incline. Like, bro, who's going on that?
That's like a
Who's
tourist-
doing
That's
that?
a
Ain't nobody going
tourist
I've
on
never
that.
done that.
You never at
Wait,
least
your
done
grandma
it
will
once.
swear up and down I did it when we were when I was a kid. I don't remember it, so it didn't happen.
Close
I
ever got us when I was with Marvin on St. Patty's Day, and he ran into a car.
No, he didn't.
Yep. St. Patty's Day, leaving Pittsburgh. Bam. I kept telling him, too, slow down. You're going to run into somebody. Terrible. That's a great story, though.
You can't finish it.
Yeah. No, we was leaving. We were leaving. And I missed St. Patty's Day on the south side.
Yeah, they
so
get
it's
down.
packed.
Yeah, they get down.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get back on the highway, and he's like, just,
Mm.
and boom. I'm like, oh, man. He gets out the car. This is the funniest part, though. He gets out the car, goes walking up, and this is his brother and his wife. And he said, I'm going to kill you, white boy.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Hey,
Yeah.
he come running back to the car. Chet, you gotta talk to him. I'm like, what's up? What's going on?
Yeah,
And dude gets out the car. I'm like, aw, motherfucker. So the dude ended up, and then he was all of a sudden he was Reformed Christian.
Yeah,
And so he didn't want to do all that.
Yeah.
And so anyway,
Yeah.
and then, dude, this whole time though, I swear to you, not one car drove past us.
Wow.
It was the craziest thing ever. So we literally waited by the incline and called his dad
Yeah.
and was like, "Can you come pick us up?
Wow.
And take us to Washington?" And he lives in Penn Hills,
Yeah.
so he wasn't real
Oh, I
happy.
didn't know that.
That's because we had a couple of our boys there,
Yeah.
and they was already back in Washington. They left like 5 minutes before us, but they were already in Washington when we called them to come pick us up. So,
Yeah.
but hey, that's how it goes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Kill
funny.
you. Wait.
Kill
boy.
you.
Check. I need checking you out.
Yeah, I was cracking up. Totaled his car too.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah, had to get a new car.
That's crazy.
Good times,
Man, to be young. You were a wild one, bro. You were a wild one.
Yeah, good times. Good times.
What, any of that?
No thanks.
It's 101. It's not wild. It's
No, I'm
Wild
good.
Turkey 101.
Good.
That's good. But I feel like Matthew McConaughey right now.
That's a great movie.
Which one?
The Gentleman.
Oh, yeah,
I have
that
not seen
is.
that.
That is, yeah.
Julius, your butt. Come on, man.
There's a lot of
You're killing
movies.
me.
That's
It
what.
took you 10 years to watch freaking Zero Dark 30.
Mm.
Like both of you.
I
Both of you took
haven't
forever.
seen.
You still ain't watched
I
it.
still haven't seen.
I
That
fucked
one's a
up.
long one.
You made me watch Zero Dark 30.
Man, I want that on my phone with you.
I know.
How many times you seen
I
it?
watched-
That's like your favorite
That's
movie.
one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, that and Argo.
Period.
Fuck yourself.
Argo's good.
Yeah.
I watched Argo.
Yeah.
I'll watch Zero Dark 30
That's terrible.
next
I
week.
can't believe you've not seen that yet.
I'm watching
love
next week.
those movies.
Dude, I watched it on a plane,
Wow.
and then I feel weird about it. But
I'd
I watched it
say,
I watched it on
yeah,
a plane.
there's
That
probably
movie's
like,
so
it's probably like
dope.
some TSA law or some
Yeah,
shit. Like, or,
if you
Yeah.
catch someone,
yeah, you're
Yeah, that's a good movie.
don't
man.
say bomb on a plane and don't watch Zero Dark 30.
Yeah, I will watch it on the
He
plane.
bought.
That's
He
what I
swept his
watch.
car. And that's what he bought. And a 20 red flags went off. They were like, "Oh, dude in the back,
watch Zero Dark
watch
30.
Zero Dark 30. Here we go." We were coming back from Vegas. You had me on a plane with that dude. That dude was all about his seat. I was like, this guy, man.
Who?
Remember the guy you were sitting next to? And I had to sit next to the stripper and her daughter.
Oh.
Yeah, and she was going through withdrawals beside me.
Yes, she
What?
was.
I told you
was,
she
like,
threw
playing
up.
No,
with
you
it.
did
She
not.
threw up 4
No.
times before we got out there,
Yeah.
got up in the air.
Yeah.
And I was like, she's going through withdrawals.
You did not.
Like, cause
tell
you know
me.
me, she sits down next to me, and she was, younger, and she had like a 5-year-old with her, and I was just like, hey, and she was like, hey, and she was sitting right beside me. She
Yeah.
was in the middle, and I said, hey, just so you know, I'm probably gonna fall asleep. I said, so if my snoring bothers you, just like tap me. And she was like,
Mhm.
okay. So I immediately fell asleep. I open my eyes, I look over, she's sweating, and she looks horrible, and I'm like, are you
Wow,
okay?
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong. It's not COVID. I don't know what's wrong with me. I felt fine earlier. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, do you want my bag? Like my barf bag? And she was like, I'm okay. I already threw up twice. I look on the floor, her daughter's barf bag's full and her barf bag's full. And I was like,
Ooh.
so
I've never seen
yeah.
someone use a
Remember,
barf
bro,
bag on a
I
plane.
tapped you to get yours. Because I was like,
yep, I
yeah,
did.
because I ended up giving her mine.
Yeah.
She puked. I'm just sitting there. She's throwing up beside me in a barf bag, and I'm like, wow, still sweating, just a hot mess. And then she gets sick again, so I got your Uncle Chet's. And then next thing you know, I was like, do you want me to move? Do you want me to change seats? And then finally, she was like, I need to get through, and she went in the bathroom and threw up. And that was the thing. Then she was out, like knocked out. And I'm sitting there here comes the stewardess, you like a water pop? And the little girl's sitting there playing on the iPad, and the mom's knocked out, and I'm like, yeah, she needs she needs a drink, like a little kid,
Yeah.
she needs some pretzels, yeah. But when the mom finally woke up, I was like, it's like, what's going on? And she was just said she was in Vegas for a year, and what'd she say? She usually stays for like a year, but now her daughter, she moves like every year, but now her daughter's 5, she's about to start school, so she's moving back home. And home was where our layover was. Was it Baltimore or somewhere?
I forget.
Baltimore.
Yeah. So she was going home for good. And that's when I was like, oh, you're a stripper. That's when I was like, oh, she's a stripper. She was in Vegas for a year with her daughter, moves every year. I'm like, yeah, you're a stripper. A exotic dancer. But
That's crazy.
yeah, that's my flight back
Yeah,
from Vegas.
you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I told your mom. I was just like, my life, But, yeah. So, anyways, we got sidetracked. but there's nothing
All
new.
right. You wanna list your top 5
Yeah. So what are
of
we doing? We're doing.
2022? We'll
we're-
do separate.
We're doing two
separate.
top. You know I'm not gonna have 5 and 5. So you
So
want
I
to
said
do?
together
All right. Top 5 movies
and TV.
and TV shows of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So-
a toughie.
So like,
In
For
order,
those-
can you just
Nah.
name?
you can just name them. I have mine in order.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can just name them.
Um,
It doesn't have to be a show that a new show. It can be a new season of a show
Can
that
I
came
tell you
out.
what's not on my
2022.
top 5?
Sure, what's not on?
The bulk of you're gonna say something smart. The bulk of the stuff released on Disney Plus.
Oh well, I was thinking today. I was hoping. I was like, I hope my dad doesn't say something on. I hope he
will say
doesn't
that-
say a Marvel show.
No, I'm
'Cause
not.
I was gonna be like, really? That
Yeah,
was a waste of a draft pick.
I enjoyed. I did enjoy She-Hulk, but
I
like,
was thinking you were gonna say She-Hulk.
hey,
for your
She-Hulk.
top 5.
She-Hulk was
I
twerking. You know that always gets my
so
attention.
that made your top
But,
10.
No, I enjoyed She-Hulk for what they did. I would say She-Hulk made my top 10 TV shows, not top 10,
Okay, top 10
Yeah,
TV shows.
yeah, but not top 10 TV
Okay.
movie. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed what they did. They took a chance. It was something different, and I liked it. Now
I
Moon
enjoyed
Knight,
it. I enjoyed
I
it.
liked it at the time, but it was forgettable. Hawkeye was Hawkeye 2022.
No, that was 21.
Okay, then that's the thing. If I can't remember, I guess at this point, then
It's not that good.
it's not that good. But that's hard to say because I totally forgot about Andor until 10 minutes ago, and Andor is definitely in my top 5
Miss
shows.
Marvel.
Oh, was Miss Marvel?
I literally
Miss
only said that
Marvel.
just because I have no idea, so I'm literally searching the
Yeah,
internet to
Miss-
see what came out.
Miss Marvel was this year.
It was good. You still haven't watched it.
I'm not gonna watch
It's
it at
it's
this
it's
point.
good. It's just good. It's not great. It's I
Is
don't
it
know.
good?
It is good, but I'm not just saying
No,
it.
no. If it was, I don't know. If it wasn't a superhero show, would it be good?
Yeah, actually, because it was the thing they did with Miss Marvel was they were very I don't know if it's a term, but culturally relevant with Miss Marvel.
Mm.
So yeah, you got me on the whole. It's a Marvel show. It's Miss Marvel, but I learned a lot about just the culture and the history of what's it, the British and Pakistani.
Oh,
Yeah, I learned a lot
Okay.
about that watching the show, which I kind of dug. They tied all that stuff into the character's origin.
yeah.
So I was like, yeah, this is cool, and I definitely wouldn't have watched it otherwise. So if they do a season 2, I'll watch it. With that whole the Marvels, I'm definitely
Mhm.
gonna watch that. And truthfully,
That's a movie, isn't it?
I think so.
That's this year.
Brie Larson will probably be the weakest link on that thing because her character is kind of the most undeveloped
She's
somehow.
she's kind of just stale.
Yeah. So
One noted.
Yeah, but I'll definitely watch it. But anyways, shows.
You can have an honorable mention.
I'll make probably.
You can have a
She-Hulk.
couple.
She-Hulk will probably be my
Honorable
one.
mention for She-Hulk.
I don't know. We'll see. Let me just talk. I'm more stream of consciousness, bud. You know that.
She-Hulk.
So,
That's a waste.
bud, give me a minute, please. You said I couldn't do Better Call Saul because
No,
I
you
didn't. I
didn't
didn't
watch
watch
the
the
newest
newest
season.
season. I just started
Oh,
watching it this
yeah.
year, and I was highly impressed with it. But I don't even sure. I watched Yellowstone, which was funny.
okay.
I started watching Yellowstone this year. Loved Yellowstone this year. But now with this season, I'm about to be done with Yellowstone. Now I hate the characters. I hate Beth Dutton. Yeah, I said it. I hate Beth Dutton.
You're loud.
She's fake.
Mm.
She's about as real as G.I. Jane. So everybody out there thinking they're Beth Dutton, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. Just
Mm.
look. There's got to be an internal logic to how you're writing things, okay? And at the end of the day, Montana, Wyoming, wherever the hell they're at, that's where they're at. And New York City is New York City. And in no world does big corporate New York City come to Wyoming and lose. That doesn't happen. It's
Montana.
Montana, but in what world does that happen? It's
It's
New
not-
York City.
It's Beth Dutton.
Fuck Beth Dutton.
Beth Dutton.
Fuck Beth Dutton. And Jamie Dutton, this guy, somebody took his balls and put them in a jar and just
You
put
never
him.
liked Jamie.
He's so soft. It's just dude.
I don't watch the show, but I know
I-
I know you never liked him.
All right, bro, you're watching it. All right, and you saw the scene where his girlfriend, his quote girlfriend. Look, he's on. Hey, you're about
He's
to get banned.
He's looking up shows.
Bro, I'm trying to find shows. I
Hey,
literally
looking
don't know
up
what came out. in
shows.
Hey, if
2022.
you didn't watch anything, you didn't watch anything. It's
All
okay.
right, fine,
What
fine.
you should start doing, get IMDb,
Yeah.
make sign up with your email. You can rate the stuff,
Okay.
number
He
1 through
does.
10.
Okay.
So then you can go back
Ooh.
and see what you watched.
Okay. Okay.
That's good.
What with Deep Eddie?
Yeah, that was good.
Oh,
It's like a hard lemonade, harder lemonade. But Jamie, all right. So Jamie and his girl, right? His girlfriend. That was like a trope what she did to him. That whole like, now you made me mad, so until you do what I want, you don't get none of this kitty cat. Like that's literally like some like TV nonsense that doesn't happen in real life. Like it doesn't happen. Like does it? Like I've only heard one person ever in my life say some nonsense like that to somebody, and me and Tracy both looked at her like that's not going to work. like you're going to like cut him off the game and do what you want. That's really not going to work. Like that's not how it works.
it's entertainment.
It is, but that's bad writing. Whereas the
No,
show,
you can't say
that's a
it's
trope.
bad,
It's
but
a trope.
It's a trope.
It's a trope.
Doesn't mean it's bad, but
Did she specifically say that?
yeah, remember when she was talking to him? You're gonna go back and get our land, and they got all in his face, and then like backed up off him, and then when he came with what he said, spoilers for Yellowstone. When he came for what he came, then it was right after what she gave him the pie.
I got you.
So see, like that doesn't happen like that, bro. I mean, if
But
you're
Jamie Dutton, it probably happens to you.
but just Jamie Dutton's bitch made like
That's what I'm
it's not
saying.
even
So,
real.
like-
yeah. So
But he's also
Jamie Dutton
so how
of
are
the-
you attorney
of the
general and your
world.
bitch made? You can't be. You can't be.
Because his dad took care of him.
I'm saying it's just like Scandal. Like that chick on Scandal was like the top of her field. Yet decided to be the president's side piece. She doesn't get to where she's at by being somebody's side piece. This is not how it happens.
Point taken. Point
See,
taken.
I'm just saying, write better, people.
So on
Right,
your list.
better.
So on your list.
Yeah,
It's still your top 5.
because I loved it for 4 seasons of this year, and then this 5th season came out, and I was just like, God damn it, Jamie Dutton. But I
People
look,
love
people.
that show.
Look, the Duttons are bad people. You can like the show, but understand everybody on that show is corrupt. Even down to that little kid that doesn't have to go to school. He just saddles horses all day. Because you know and I know, but by the end of this season, he's going to have a brand on him because he's going to have to do some grimy shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's coming.
Yeah, everybody knows that's
It's
coming.
coming. And then whatever grimy shit they're going to do, they're going to try to justify, like, well, he saved Rip's life. It's going to be some nonsense. I'm like, he just made a 15-year-old kill somebody. Like, I'll be like, that's what's going to happen.
I don't think that's what you're going to do.
To get the brand?
I don't think that's what you're going to do.
The brand.
Yeah, you got to do something to get the brand.
I don't think he's going to get it.
And my baby Teeter, she needs to come on back with her
Teeter,
broken English.
Teeter, that is my girl.
Teeter just be talking nonsense. You don't watch
Yeah.
it, bud.
No.
Yeah.
And she chews tobacco.
Yeah, Teeter's real fresh.
Hey, what's her man's name though? What's
The,
it?
the brother?
Yeah.
I forget. She
Yeah.
loves him, though.
Loves him. He looks like your cousin Jordan. Swear to God, he does. Loves him. Hey, remember when first time he kissed her after she got all fucked up? She's like, oh, now you're gonna do something all fucked up. I was like, oh, Teeter's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's who is that? Is that Michael? The one that's Michael Landon's daughter? I think it is.
Teeter is.
Mhm.
Are you
I think
serious?
Teeter is Michael Landon's daughter.
Wow, that's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep, man. So she can really ride a horse. She probably already knew how to ride a horse. Damn. Doug sent that clip with Todd Bridges on Little House on the Prairie. It was so terrible. Anyways, what's up, bud?
Yeah.
What's your other shows?
Oh, sorry. Shows.
What's on your list?
Oh, Andor. Andor's on my
so
list.
that's 4 for you.
I'm not rating them like in order. I'm just saying.
All
I'm gonna
right.
give you 10
All right.
probably total. Cause I'm gonna throw some books in there too.
I said top 5.
Top 5
movies
shows.
and TV.
Movie and TV.
Not
Okay, so
book-
okay,
not
okay,
books.
okay. Andor's on there. Of all the
I
Star
agree with
Wars stuff
Andor.
I've watched, Andor's like the one that, like, man, even if it wasn't Star Wars, I'd be
Yeah,
watching it.
I would
Have you watched
recommend.
No, I watched one episode.
Yeah.
Okay, it takes to
But
3.
my whole family hates on me though. They don't let me watch stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, well, no,
You
because I
find some-
asked Chessa if she still fucked with Star Wars, and
She's
she
fake.
said,
She's a fake
and she
fan.
said my dad won't let me because he said I'm fake.
Like-
She's a fake fan.
What?
She's
Is she a fake fan because you won't let her, or
No,
is she?
she's a
are you-
fake fan.
is
Because
she-
if I try to put some Star Wars on, she'll like.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a fake fan.
I got you.
Yes, you are. Yes, you
Wow.
are. As you look crazy at the phone while you listen to this, you're fake.
You'll look at exactly 40 minutes,
Yeah,
22 seconds.
right?
You're gonna look at her and be like, and there it was.
Yeah.
She'll be like, try not to react. That's awesome.
Yeah, Andor though, you don't have like get to episode 3. Everyone
Yeah.
like first 2 episodes I kept falling asleep watching,
Yeah.
but episode 3 it takes off and it stays like as good.
100% agree.
And you don't
Yeah.
have to be a Star Wars fan to
Mm.
enjoy it because it's just like one of those war type heist shows,
Yeah.
Okay.
and you don't have to know anything about Star Wars just to enjoy.
Wasn't there a
The
battle
drama.
of Andor?
Wait,
Or
what was
no?
that?
What's the
No,
start? Was there a
Yavin
battle?
and
battle?
Yeah, so-
Endor.
Yeah,
Endor.
everyone I know, because
Andor.
I think Andor is a planet,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah,
Endor.
yeah.
Andor.
His
That's what the
name, his
Ewoks.
last
His
name is
name's
Andor.
Andor.
Yeah,
But it sounds like
It sounds
maybe a
like
planet.
Endor, yeah. yeah, that was
But no,
Jedi.
I recommend
Okay.
just try and get to episode 3,
Okay. I'm
and it'll take off.
No, it seriously
Try my
takes off,
best.
and it like,
It stays.
yeah, you're just like, wow, this is literally like
Hmm.
consistently as good as like,
That's what I want to see. Like, I got to be able to sit and watch.
Yeah.
I can't have like
Yeah.
chirping.
no,
Everywhere.
it's good, well written,
I'll
and it's like
try.
the production values.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
It made me realize that
They didn't do a lot of that the dome stuff that they did for
yeah,
Mandalorian and Boba Fett. Like
Okay.
you know they had that
the thing called
a
the
green screen. I think it was called the dome.
is it
right?
called the dome? It's the new thing that they film
Yeah.
everything on.
Instead of like a green screen, it was
Okay.
just like this sphere.
yeah,
And then you recorded it in lifetime
Okay.
of the background and stuff.
yeah.
Hmm.
You think you can put like any background?
Yeah,
on it?
anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it looks, what you see in
It looks
TV.
right.
But they didn't do that. It was all like
It was shot on
practical
location,
sets and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, it's really good, and it made me realize that how much fan service you're getting from the other
Yeah,
shows.
like this one
Like-
has. It does not rely
yeah.
on nostalgia.
No.
That's why I was saying,
Yeah,
you don't have to know Star Wars
Yeah.
to enjoy it.
Mhm.
Yeah, because my big thing is like Jedi doing Jedi shit, and
Right.
and you
Yeah,
know
there's no
and
Jedi.
there's no Jedi shit on Andor.
But
It's
it's
still,
still-
that good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
recommend.
yeah.
So that was my top 10.
Okay. Yeah.
His top 5 was slim.
Yeah, because once you got to the third episode, you crushed it.
yeah.
Yeah, but he was like,
Because
I'm like
first
like,
2, I was like, this is
Yeah.
slow, and I
Mhm.
wasn't feeling it.
yeah.
But everyone I know that watched it said, get to
Yeah.
episode 3.
yeah, and then
I'll have to
it
check
takes
it out
off.
then.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
I'm gonna go into
And there's a certain moment, in episode 3 when I was like, yeah, this is a good episode.
Mhm.
With like, when it went silent, and
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh yeah, this is a good episode.
Yeah, it's,
But-
it's good.
yeah.
I'm gonna go with Knives Out,
Okay.
Glass Onion. Everybody
It
here
was
seen
close. It was close.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was what was I calling it? Gold Onion.
Go-
I had it all
you said,
fucked up.
you
I was
said
like,
golden egg.
Golden
and
egg.
then you're
I was like golden egg. I'm texting people. Gotta
you're
watch golden eggs coming out.
You're like golden onion.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what I'm talking about.
yeah,
yeah.
that was good.
Yeah, we've all seen it. You've seen
Yeah,
it. You've seen it a
yeah.
couple times, huh?
Oh, you
Yeah,
saw it more
yeah,
than once.
yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good
yeah.
flick.
Was
I
it
mean,
still as good.
Yeah.
After you
Yeah.
watched
Yeah,
it?
because you'll start. The first time you watch it, they always do kind of like they run you
Yeah.
back through everything.
yeah.
So then when you watch it again, you start to notice it,
Okay.
Mm.
and you're like, yeah, they actually
Mhm.
did
Yeah.
that originally.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to it.
And
And
yeah, you were.
I was because I love Knives Out. Because Knives Out was like a humbug. I forget even when we watched it. We just like, oh, fuck it. Because I really don't like Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
because of the Last Jedi. I was like, nah, fuck that guy. He ruined Star Wars.
The Knives Out was
Yeah.
good, and now it's just.
Yeah, that comes out. I was
Why is
like,
it good?
I'm like, this movie's amazing. I was like, I love mysteries now. So then when I saw the second one was coming out, I was like, okay.
He's making a third one.
Yeah, and they're doing a series on Peacock, Poker Face.
I did see that.
I
I,
didn't
know
did see
that.
that.
He wrote and directed 10 of the episodes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Or you told me that actually.
yeah, and the girl. Remember the spoilers. Remember the beginning when he's in the tub and he's doing the Zoom call.
hmm
What's her name? Natasha. The
The girl from American Pie.
Yeah, she's in Poker Face. She plays
Okay.
a character who can always tell when someone's lying.
Mm.
So I mean, you can see it in the trailer. So of course she goes to Vegas. Somebody convinced her to go to Vegas,
Yeah.
to make money,
Okay.
and then she
Right.
gets caught up and
Poker Face.
gets ran out of Vegas, like running for her life, and then it picks up from there, I guess. But so I'm gonna watch that for sure.
hmm
But so yeah, Knives Out. Watch it, people.
Glass onion.
Glass Onion.
Glass onion.
Golden Egg. Watch the Golden Egg.
Watch the.
Yeah. Man, it's tough. Where am I at?
This
That's
is
3.
This will be 3. Wait, no, this will be 2.
No, that's 3.
No, you said 5, 4, 3. So this will be 2.
So I mean, so I have 2 left.
Yeah.
Damn.
Tough.
Look, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. But I'm
Really?
gonna go ahead and say
Wow.
Elvis. I'm
Oh,
gonna go ahead and say
wait.
Elvis. Yeah.
Elvis was a good flick. I can't
Yeah.
lie.
I
You,
look.
oh, you,
good flick.
okay,
I-
you liked
I-
it.
Elvis
I
was a
liked
good
it too.
flick.
Yeah.
It's a good flick.
I loved Wakanda Forever for what they did in regards to like helping people get over the loss of Chadwick Boseman. But Elvis was just I don't know. Elvis was some shit to me.
Elvis.
Elvis was some shit to me, man.
Yeah, I don't.
For real, I told you. What I tell
It
you
was fun. There was
that
a
scene
fun.
when Priscilla gets in the car with him and goes to touch his face, but she touches his hand. That spoke volumes to me. That's like my favorite scene in the whole movie. So yeah, Elvis. That's the first time I've ever seen an Elvis movie where I was like, man, his life was tragic as fuck. Like,
Got my daughter want to listen to Elvis.
hey, that's
Wow,
what you said.
that-
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that speaks volumes.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes, absolutely.
So Elvis was
hmm
So I only got 5 to
Do
go.
you think
I
he
got-
should win?
You know
Best
what? I wouldn't be
Actor?
mad. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at him if he won. I'm getting tired of people like doing biopics and then automatically
Whoa.
winning, you know, or getting nominated. But he deserves it. He was
He,
good.
He was good.
He was
People
good.
want Brendan Fraser though.
All for
Fraser.
the Whale. And I haven't
They
watched
think-
that yet.
I saw. I mean, I didn't see it either, but the
Yeah, did you
trailer.
see
Did
it?
you
I've
watch
just
the
started
trailer?
to see. I've only just. What the hell is that even about?
He's a 600-pound man.
And he's trying to reconnect with his daughter that he hasn't seen
Oh.
since she was
Before
like
he
a
like kicks the
toddler.
bucket. Yeah.
Yeah.
He shot rebound from that George the Jungle.
Oh, hey, that broke his back or something. I think
Yeah,
it was
the,
the one.
the fans are loving
Yeah.
him because they're
Yeah.
like, this
Yeah.
is. I guess Hollywood wrote him
Yeah.
off.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah. Well, he had.
Yeah.
I watched the thing. It said he had like 7 surgeries in like 3 years.
What?
Like
On
major
his back?
surgeries. Yeah, he was all fucked up.
Oh,
It's from
really?
all those action movies he did, like The Mummy. Yeah, and George of the
Mm.
Jungle. Like you joke, but he got fucked up. So physically, he had to take a break.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But
So-
then you said that.
Hmm.
Didn't you say someone tried to come at him?
Well, yeah. Then that happened, and Me Too happened. So he kind of like, yeah, there was an executive that
Okay.
yeah.
Hmm.
There's a lot of guys
Got
grabbing.
blacklisted.
Hey, dude, that dude tried to grab Jamie. No, that dude grabbed Jamie Cruz's junk at a party.
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. That's
Yeah.
that's a brave
Who,
man. Some producer, not
yeah.
not Weinstein, but some producer like grabbed his junk. Terry Crews is not a small man.
No.
I'm just saying, like, you're just like, I am invincible. I'm gonna grab Terry
Yeah.
Crews' junk. Like, yeah, here you go, in front of his wife. I was like, what? What world are you living in where you think that's gonna fly? But what's crazy is it did. That's what's crazy. Terry Crews didn't stay shit for like 10 years. He just sat on the fact that this little producer grabbed a dick
Yeah.
at a party and said something fly to him when he did it, and then went on about his business.
But that speaks a lot though to like what you feel you have to just
Yeah.
accept to be like
Right.
in the industry.
In the
industry.
which is crazy.
Which is why I tell you, bud, you're from the 724. I'm saying, look, I'm saying, don't call me like dad. I'll be like, don't, bud. I'll be like, I'll be there tomorrow. We'll be smacking people. We'll be in TMZ. Like crotchety old man from Southwestern
Don't be
Pennsylvania
like
shows
Ving
up.
Rhames and
Yeah.
what's it call it? Pulp Fiction.
Oh, God. LA privileges has been revoked.
Yeah.
But and last but not least, on my list, hate to say it, but I'm glad I can say it. It's Top Gun Maverick. I watched that fucking movie.
I've been telling him since it came out to watch it, and he just watched it this
I
week.
watched it like 2 days ago, or no, I watched it one night.
It was like It was
Yeah.
Tuesday. I've
hey,
been telling you since May.
that movie went off, and I seriously like looked at Tracy and was like, "That's a movie like that. Like it ain't
You
know,
liked it that much.
It ain't like Oscar bait. It ain't. It's just like
It's
that's
just
it. I said that's how they used to make movies. You would just go to be
turn your brain
entertained
off.
Yeah.
and just eat popcorn. I was like, that was a perfect fucking movie.
Man,
I'm sorry.
you're
Yeah,
taking
like-
that over Thor: Love and Thunder.
See, now I
With
know
the
what you're
gun.
here for now. See, I know what you're here for now, bro. Okay, everybody knows.
He's the devil on the
Yeah,
show.
yeah, yeah. That fuck. Well, can we do a top 5 disappointing movies of the year? Because fuck, Thor: Love and
Yeah,
Thunder.
but Top
Yeah.
Gun.
Yeah, Top Gun Maverick.
That's in my top 5.
I mean,
That's
look at. I mean,
tough.
buddy, because the '80s. That's what you were getting every weekend. In my
It was
opinion.
bubble. It was bubble.
Yeah,
gum.
but they found a way to do it. Like it was like a balance to it.
Yeah,
But like you're
I
gonna make
agree.
this movie, it's still gonna be good. Like I watched the movie, was like this is literally like watching Force Awakens. It's the same movie as the first one, but just I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Just go ahead, yeah, go ahead, do that, do the thing. Yeah, okay. I was like perfect.
I don't know.
And at the end, when they're leaning against their Porsche and they're making out, I was like, perfect. It's perfect. I was like, it's like same Porsche, different chick. That's okay. It's okay. Like, cause it was a totally different girl. Because she's like 70 now. But
Have
anyways.
you seen her too, Charlie?
Yeah.
Oof. Rough.
I mean,
Poor thing.
Father Time is
Poor
undefeated,
thing.
bro.
Wait,
Oh,
no, that's not.
I mean, Jennifer Connelly's bad.
She wasn't playing the
Yeah,
girl
she's
in the
bad.
first
I know.
one.
I know. I'm just saying, there's no way they could have brought her back.
No, that's what.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
and my friends made a joke. Like, if you're not looking like you're 40, he wasn't bringing you back.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Jennifer Connelly, Tracy even said, she's like, she's aged so well. And I said,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She looks better now than she did when she was young. I feel like.
I'll give you that. Yeah. No. Yeah. She's prettier. But there's just one scene.
I don't want that.
You know the scene. First time she walked away from him, she's wearing those white pants. And, first of
In-
all,
in the movie,
yeah, I don't like when women wear white pants. It gives me anxiety. And second of all, she didn't have no booty. None. Zero. Zip.
I'm
None.
saying, what are you talking about when she's younger?
No, I'm talking about now.
Oh.
That's the only thing.
you were saying. I thought you were saying when she was younger. There's a
No.
scene where
No,
that's what
she
I
looked
thought.
better.
That's what I thought.
No, No. She got an Oscar.
For what?
You don't know? For Requiem for a Dream?
Oh,
She's good.
She didn't
man.
win for
That's
that.
No,
that's
She didn't
Beautiful
win.
Mind. I'm sorry, she won for
didn't
Beautiful
win.
Mind.
She did.
Requiem
Yeah,
for a
she
Dream's a
did.
messed up movie.
Hey,
Man.
that's like the
I-
don't do drugs movie.
Yeah, I'm
You-
like, oh man, this is fucked up.
It's like, you ever think about doing drugs? Here, watch this.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Watch this movie.
Yeah, that's a messed up
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
That's who made The Whale. Directed The
Okay.
Whale.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
guy.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
it's
that's a
like
one
not a
time
good
watch.
time. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a one
Good
time
time.
watch. And I'm
I
good
used to
on
watch
that.
that all the time, actually, that movie.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. When you were little, yeah. Yeah. Is that Kill Bill? Yeah. You get stuck with all that stuff.
I don't
Yeah.
remember. Looking
So yeah,
for a
so
dream.
that's my
That's your
list.
top 5.
Yeah.
Uncle Chet, do you have anything?
I
on
mean,
your
you
mind?
guys didn't tell me what we was talking about, so
Yeah, I
I
wanted
feel
to
kind
be
of left out.
I wanted to be
Spontaneous,
spontaneous.
that's what we're
Yeah,
going with.
yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
So I heard a couple that I could get with. So definitely Yellowstone, because that is like one of the only shows on TV that I actually watch.
True.
So I could go with Yellowstone. I do like Elvis. I liked Elvis. I don't know if it would be a top 5, but it's
Yeah.
not something I like. But I haven't watched a lot of new stuff. So I would say Glass Onion was good. I was anticipating watching that. I watched it and it was good. I liked Maverick. Again, I'll probably don't watch enough to put it out of a top 5, but it's not like a top for me. I mean, but easily the Batman.
I
Top
knew.
five.
I
But
thought
he
that
was
would be
ready.
number 1.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
knew.
that's
yeah.
easily
I
the
knew.
number
That's
one.
your
Like
joint.
that
That was
movie
on
is
my
legit.
list, but I only had
It-
5 spots.
That
So-
movie's
Yeah.
legit. Like,
Yeah.
It's
you know
kind
what I
of
mean?
close.
And then I thought like the No Time to Die, the 007, but that
Oh,
came out. That was
oh.
21.
Yeah.
Okay.
I missed
yeah.
it missed
That
the
was
cutoff
21.
in
Yeah,
21.
you're right.
So yeah, I mean that's about it for me. I've been disappointed. I tried to watch Willow thinking I was gonna really like it, and it's bad.
You
know what I
did not
mean?
hear good
Yeah.
things.
So
Just like the Rings of Power. But now I'm getting hearing better reviews about Rings of
I
Power.
liked it. It's just long.
Oh, you did watch it?
I watched a couple episodes.
Okay.
It's just long and it's
Yeah.
like it's a drama. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? There's not
yeah.
a whole lot of action in a couple episodes I watched. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was a tough watch.
Yeah, I fell
I
asleep.
forgot that came out.
Yeah, then that's,
Yeah, I watched one episode, fell asleep. I was like, I can't do it. Yeah. Now, how do you? Okay, because I know you love Batman, like the movie. How do you get through that? Because I want to rewatch it, but it's 3 hours.
I can watch it all the
You
time.
just. That's what I mean. I know. I mean, how?
Yeah, the soundtrack, just the
Oh, the soundtrack
the
is
soundtrack
good.
and like just the grit of the
Yes.
movie is
The
just
atmosphere.
like, man,
The
you-
atmosphere.
Yeah.
like it's just a
Yeah.
deep dark movie. And I like
Yeah.
a deep
I feel like
dark movie.
That's
It's-
why I just cracked my top 5.
that's
Just 'cause of
surprising
that.
coming from you.
Just because
That's
it's top
surprising.
5.
You
Just
know
because
what
the
I mean?
atmosphere
Like
created.
it's along the lines of Zero Dark 30 if you would
Oh,
watch that.
it's on that
I'm gonna
level.
watch that
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah.
And I'll text
Look, all
you
I
when
know is
finish
that
it.
that opening scene when everything, like every time people look into like the dark corner,
Mm.
Yeah.
they
That's
set
how it
the
started,
mood.
too. Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
how it
oh, okay,
started.
this is what we're doing.
Yeah, that movie's
People
hard.
are afraid to go in a dark alley
Yeah.
when that signal's up. I was like, oh my!
I'm shocked it wasn't in your top 5.
It was
I
on my
am
no, it was on
too.
my top
I
10.
am
I mean, I
It was
distinctly
on my top 10.
remember somebody saying when Selena Kyle come walking in the club, he was like, "Oh yeah,
No, I said,
There
oh,
she go.
fuck. That's
There
what
she
I
go.
said.
Wow.
That's what I said. I went, fuck.
Down bad. Down
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
Man.
she was bad. Coming in at like 5'1", $105. I was like,
Yeah.
wow. She put him in the head scissors. Like, God, good God, girl. Yeah, Selena Kyle. Woo.
Batman, that's a dope movie."
Yeah, it
I
is.
don't care what nobody says.
I might be motivated to rewatch it Saturday night.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like by like 8 o'clock, if I ain't started, I can't do it.
because it wasn't a real good superhero like comic book
But-
movie.
No,
But
it's-
remember when
just
we
a
saw
good-
it? I said I think that's
It's
the
good
most.
to mystery movie.
Yeah,
Detective.
well, I think that's the most Batman movie we ever got.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like Dark Knight Detective.
I'm saying in terms of just comic book movies. And that was
Oh.
probably because like Thor: Love and Thunder was
Why-
not good.
Why you say
disappointing.
it like it's my fault? He says it like it's my
No,
fault.
it just wasn't
He
a
says-
good movie. Like
No,
the
it
Ghost
wasn't.
Man, Ghost
Isn't
was
that-
overkill, man.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
it
terrible?
was-
And then,
Isn't
but
that
then when you start
terrible?
watching all of them, like Ragnarok's dope.
Yeah,
But
Ragnarok.
like he's
the other two aren't
cheesy
that
dude
good.
and all of them.
Dude, it's
really.
it's so crazy because was that us? Was that all of
Doctor
us?
Strange wasn't
Yeah,
that good
we
either.
saw it.
That's good. That's overhyped.
It's a letdown.
Especially after.
It's a
Oh my
letdown.
gosh! Can I change my
No,
thing?
What- what
can I
did
say
whatchamacallit
my
come
top?
out?
You already know what
Can
I'm.
I say
what I
my
just,
top
yeah.
five? Yeah, that's
Oh,
why.
yeah.
WandaVision? No, that
No.
was
So-
22.
That was
No,
that
the
was
one he's
end
about
of
to say.
2019.
Okay.
I should have put it on my
Or
list and I
2020,
forgot.
sorry.
Oh my gosh! Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So honorable mention, I had Glass Onion. It didn't
That
crack.
should've
It was
been
close.
there.
It was between that and the Batman. But then I remember like the atmosphere the Batman had, so
My
I put
list
that as
sucked.
5. Another honorable
At least you had a
mention
list.
was
Yeah.
Pinocchio.
What?
We just watched that.
I
What?
We just did you see
That
not
movie's garbage.
not the Disney one, the
new-
other one.
No,
Oh, I thought you meant
Yeah.
no,
Tom
not the
Hanks.
Disney
No,
one.
no.
No,
Hit
Yeah,
you
I
in the head
forgot
with
we
chicken
watched that.
sandwich.
That
They-
was good.
it was
Can I get that?
Netflix has their
What do you? Oh, you want the deep?
Netflix has
I'm just feeling it.
I just
um,
keep on drinking.
Guillermo del
Vegas,
Toro's Pinocchio.
Okay.
Stop motion. Took him
Okay.
over 1,000 days.
Yeah,
Hmm.
which is
You would think it would be 3 years to film it.
Huh.
And how it looks, I thought it looks like a
It
cartoon.
looks like
Huh.
It's
CGI.
all
It's
Wow.
so,
stop
it's so
motion.
fluid.
And it's the first.
What's that on?
It's probably Netflix.
Netflix.
Okay, huh?
And Pinocchio's never really had a good movie, but this one, it just
Bruh,
made me
you
feel
can't-
good.
You
It
can't
made
say
me
the
feel
animated Pinocchio is not good.
the 40s one,
Yes.
just because it's a
But
classic.
Lampy?
I
Hey there, hey there, Lampy.
Smoking cigars.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't-
Drinking beer.
School.
Yeah, this one didn't have that. It had Nazis though, but it didn't have.
Okay.
Deep Eddie.
But that was an honorable mention.
Fuck, it was good. We just watched that
Then,
Sunday.
yeah. 4 was Top Gun for me. 3 was what he was gonna say was
Yeah.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Did you see anything about
Bruh.
that?
Your head will
No.
pop off your shoulders.
What is
Oh.
it?
So it's what
It's what-
Doctor Strange should have been.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
literally.
about this
But is it
this-
a movie?
it's a movie. This Asian woman
Mm-hmm.
finds out that she's like she owns a laundromat, finds out she's like the last thing from stopping the end of the multiverse. And it's just wonky.
Yeah.
What the hell's that
Dang.
on?
You cannot. It's a.
We had to rent
sci-fi-
it. Wait, it's on
It's
Paramount.
a
It's on Paramount.
sci-fi kung fu space fantasy. That's what it is.
Huh.
And when you watch it, you'll be like, "This movie is so fucking good."
What's his face?
Okay.
Short Round.
Short Round made his comeback in
From
that.
Indiana Jones? All right,
Temple of Doom.
Data.
Oh, for real?
Data.
His
Yeah.
first movie in
Huh.
like 20 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he kills it.
And he's good.
He kills it.
Huh.
There's
Okay.
a line in that movie that has broken everyone's heart.
Oh,
That's seen
yeah.
it.
Huh.
Yeah.
What is it called again?
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yeah, must see.
And
My
it
list-
tackles
my
a lot. It tackles like generational
Huh.
relationships.
Yeah, and
Okay.
mother-daughter
yeah.
relationships.
Yeah.
What ifs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's
It's-
fuck. You just have to see because we never even got a chance to really talk about it.
No.
Me and you, you have to see it because there's so much going on with that movie. But yeah, it touches on so many
So
different
much,
things.
and it does it well.
Mm-hmm.
Like as
For,
crazy
like-
as stuff that happens in it, it's pretty personal.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you see why like why Multiverse of Madness was what it was. But when you watch this movie, you're like, this is like what it could have been.
Yeah,
Right.
Like if it
'Cause
wasn't a
it's
Marvel movie, this is
Right.
what it
because
could
it
have been.
tackles
Huh.
multiple dimensions, and
Okay.
it's just wacky stuff.
Yeah.
And you're like, what is?
What? Yeah.
But
Huh.
I mean, you can.
But it's
you know what's going
Yeah, and
on.
its
Right.
internal
I
logic
gotcha.
works. Like
Yeah.
it's not like
To check that out.
yeah, it's worth it. But
Recommend.
I don't know how Sid you watch his movies. Like Tracy fell asleep an hour into it,
Yeah.
and I was like, thank God, because
Yeah,
I was like,
but-
Firing
She-
questions.
oh yeah, she'd
Yeah,
have tapped out.
'cause she
she'd
woke
have been
up-
pissed and she'd have tapped out.
The next day, she was like, I lost track.
Yeah, yeah, we're like, all got worse. We're like, it got so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's a movie. Yeah, you got to watch it with the right.
It's a
person.
fun watch though.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not like that. It's confused. You know. It's
No.
not like it. It's an easy watch.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's
Enjoyable.
hard to follow, but on the same note, I don't know. You know your mom.
It's overstimulating.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
But it's not hard to follow.
And Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
Oh yeah.
And I commend Jamie Lee Curtis because once upon a time she was like known as like the body. You remember? You've seen True Lies.
Mhm.
You remember that scene? I mean, come on.
Mhm.
And she's just embraced
Trading
like
places.
yes, Yes, that's when she was strong. Yes, yeah, deep cut right there. But hey, she's like aging gracefully, and that's accepted. Like, yeah, I'm not going to starve myself for roles and stuff like that. And I think that's dope. Like, she's just like, yeah, I'm letting my belly hang out. I'm like, good for you, Jamie Lee. Yeah.
That was my number 3.
Okay.
My other 2 are shows. Number 2 was House of the Dragon.
Oh my God!
Look at you!
I think you forgot it too.
I did. I totally did.
It's like I feel like I'm not even real. Yeah, like I'm like completely fake to the whole show. That's how that makes me feel right now. As you said that, I didn't even cross my mind.
It made people. It made Game of Thrones fans again.
Fake to the whole show.
That's how I feel right now. Like I just turned my back on it.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah, that show was dope.
Yeah. What's your boy's name? What's the uncle's Damien? Damien is the coldest dude ever in Westeros ever.
He's just out here trying to murk people.
He just be taking people's heads.
Yeah. Like, wow, that was a dope show.
Yeah. That was a good weekly watch. Yeah. Just hearing everyone's thoughts on it.
That was.
Yeah, that was 2.
You know, Mark Bernard on Kevin Smith's, Fat Man Beyond. Mm-hmm. He picked, believe it or not, Rings of Power over House of Dragon. Yeah,
no, that's
he gives a huge explanation about why he did it, but it's like classic Mark Bernard, just like
that's the guy that plays Damon is in Morbius.
I know.
He had a good year.
What is going on?
Yeah, why wasn't that in our top 5?
Yeah, why wasn't it?
Morbius? I'm not gonna lie. I sat there watching. I was like, that was cool to watch.
Yeah, it was fun to watch it. I mean, my buddy Josh.
I don't know if it deserved like the terrible ratings that it got.
It's is it better than Black Adam?
Probably.
Wow. Probably. I'm not gonna argue,
but probably because I'm partial to like vampire type stuff.
I mean, there were cool things they did with him. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, if he was like in the MCU, got the MCU treatment out of him, like okay. I mean, because they were like me and Josh walked out. Josh said it wasn't terrible. I was like, no.
Yeah, I didn't think it was terrible.
I mean,
yeah, I don't know. They're probably about equal. I would probably say I like Morbius more.
Okay. I say he did some cool stuff.
Yeah.
I would watch that before I watch Black Adam.
I mean, Tyrese is in it, which is usually for me like
he was a lead character.
Your movie immediately drops to a 7 if Tyrese is in it. Like,
I would say 6
everybody starts at a 10
at the highest. It's the highest it can get.
Like Tyrese and
if he's not supporting, if he's like.
I mean,
one of the people on the posters.
Has Tyrese ever led on any movie besides Baby Boy?
No,
seriously, I think this is the only movie he was ever a lead on.
Right, Too Fast, Too Furious.
And then you said
Baby Boy. That's it. No, it's 20 years ago.
Yeah, Too Fast, Too Furious. You could say he was like a co-lead.
He's
Paul Walker in that one,
I guess.
And now they're action superheroes now.
I mean, they were in space. Yeah, like it was season 1 we were joking about them driving in space, and then 2 weeks later they drove in space, and we were like, "You just drove a car."
Ludicrous.
Yeah,
they're coming out with another one.
Yeah. This is a 2-parter.
The final one.
Yeah. And here we are, one step away from talking shit on the rock. So always end up in the same place. But
want to hear my number 1?
Yeah, I do want to hear your number 1.
It's The Bear.
Fuck! It's right there on my list. My list doesn't count, people. It's null and void. The Bear is the best show I watched all year. Period.
Never heard of it.
Bro, I told you to watch. I told you specifically to watch The Bear. I just told you the other day.
It's about cooking.
Okay.
Because you'll appreciate
30 minutes.
You'll want to quit your job and go open up a restaurant.
30 minutes.
Life, man.
Bro, you actually probably, if you watch The Bear, you might quit your job. And like buy shorties and then like have like a little restaurant. You could totally see your uncle in some restaurant like that, selling like a specific sandwich and like a bunch of other shit and like screaming at people all day.
Yeah,
I could. Then he have Sunday dinner and we just show up like we're going to come and eat Sunday.
I can get down with it.
You're going to love The Bear. You just have to watch it.
Okay,
I'm telling you.
Only 8 episodes, 30 minutes each.
Yeah, it's 8. I told you 10, so yeah, it's 8. So you'll finish it in 2 days.
Yeah.
When I watched it,
it's 8.
Was Stranger Things 2000?
Yeah.
That doesn't crack mine though. Yeah. It was 2022.
I don't know.
It was good though.
Season 5
was good.
I would say that was a top for me. So you guys actually had a list like I didn't, so I was just shooting from the hip. So I would put that on there. So technically, I could still claim game of like House of Dragons.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
I mean, you could.
I really didn't even have anything.
Eddie Munson,
Yeah.
He's the breakout character of 2022, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
I read a couple books this year. I'm gonna talk about them.
Okay.
Your sister, challenged me last New Year's to like read more. Like I don't read enough, but I was like, okay. So my goal was to read like a book a month, and so was hers. I finished the year with 4, and she finished the year with 40 books. You know that,
40.
right?
I didn't know it was
Deja,
40.
Deja read 40 books
Wow.
this year.
Damn.
Yeah, like just smashed them. Now I'm not gonna quiz her on like retention, like if she could tell me about the
Yeah.
book, but she read 40 books. I read 4. 2 of them
I read like 10.
were written by the same. I read 4 plus a little novella, but Madeline Miller, she
Yeah.
wrote the Song of Achilles.
I gotta write.
Okay, I've seen that. Is that good?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Is
one
there
of my
going to be?
favorite
Is there a
books.
caveat? Should we give him the caveat about the book? Or
Yeah,
just like,
yeah. Anyone listening.
yeah. Anyone? I mean, and it's nothing. But just be prepared because I read it. Was like, oh, it's
I
for
don't know
the.
how you didn't know.
It's not, why would I know? You just handed me the book, like
Uh,
Merry Christmas, Dad. Okay, it's for the community.
it's not for the community.
It's not for the community, but it's no. I've looked it up since I read it.
Well, the
And
community.
The community
has
has embraced
it.
it. You know what I mean when I say
Yeah.
community?
Yeah.
Because Patroclus and Achilles. You know,
Oh.
it's in there. So but you know, that's neither here nor there. It's the book's excellent, and even their, I guess, love stories excellent.
Huh.
Yeah,
I almost bought that at the airport.
Yeah,
though,
Yeah,
and
it's-
and I did.
you like mythology.
yeah, you'll
do.
love
I
it.
think
do.
you'll love. Yeah,
So-
because not just about that, but like
No, it's not, but they do address it.
it's
in
in
the book.
She writes like her books kind of fill in the gaps
Mhm.
between like
Well,
Yeah.
hearing
wasn't
about
Patrick supposed to be like
mythology.
his cousin or something in the movie anyway?
That was his right hand
Uh,
person in the Iliad.
yeah,
Okay.
like his boy.
And then
Okay.
you realize, yeah, that was his boy.
Yeah,
they
his
were tight.
boy,
They
his
were
boy.
tight. And because you remember in the movie Troy, which is
Yeah.
supposed to- when like Patroclus impersonates Achilles,
Right.
and then they have Brad Pitt snap out because
Right.
you thought you killed me.
Right.
Well, no, he snaps out because they killed Patroclus.
I
you know?
got you.
So
Spoiler.
that's not a spoiler. I mean, it's in the
It's-
it's in
it's-
it's a part
I
of
know, I
the
know.
mythology. But
The reason why.
but but so she wrote that book, Madeline Miller, and
Okay.
then I was like, you know, it's like what her next book was already out because she wrote that 10 years ago, I think, 2010,
2012.
Okay.
and so Circe came out, which is the next book. So I immediately snatched it up and just crushed it. And I don't know which one I like better, but it's Circe.
It's close.
It's real close. And Circe is about Circe. You know, all the stuff you know about from the mythology just expanded upon, and it's dope. It's dope. Like, it's cool because Odysseus, you know, is he's in the Iliad, so and he's in Song of Achilles and he's in Circe. He plays a major role in both books. I'm hoping she does an Odysseus book next because he's like that dude. Like when
Right.
he shows up, it's just like you get a smile on your face, like here he comes.
Okay.
Like,
Huh.
but
Yeah, the way she describes, you know, big figures, you know,
Yeah.
for the
Right,
first
right.
time, like their introduction to a
Yeah.
book, it's really good. Like
Yeah.
she described Apollo
yeah,
and
yeah,
Circe,
Yeah.
and it was
Okay.
just like on the money,
yeah,
like
Huh.
looking
Yeah.
at the sun, like
Right,
all this
right,
stuff.
right,
It's like,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
They're really
she's,
good.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
good.
she's
Okay.
good, but she's what, a doctor. She's a doctor in I think mythology or something
Okay.
like that. So she studies. She just released a short story like 2 weeks ago or something. I bought it when I was Christmas shopping. I mean, when I say it's short, the book is only this big. And
Are
it's all-
Ajax and Ares mentioned
Yes,
in
they
either
are.
book?
Ajax
Yeah.
is,
Ajax
yeah.
is, yeah.
And
Hey, you know what
Ares,
AJ's? Never mind. I don't want to spoil it. Ajax has. Fuck. Never mind. Yeah,
he's
read
in.
the book.
She's in Song of Achilles.
Yeah, he's in it big time. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's they're worth reading, bro. You'll read it
Yeah.
in like if you have time, you'll read in a couple of days.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I still have my copy or I give it to Marshall?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know where my copy went.
Yeah, it's great. And I read Daisy Jones and the Six. That's the other book that I read, and I was the 5th person to read it because it was Julius's. Then once you gave it to your sister, who gave
Yeah.
it to your mother, who gave it to your grandmother, and then they gave it to me. So I was like, okay, I read it in 2 days. It's about to be a Netflix show or Amazon Prime
show in March.
in March, and it's
Okay.
like really good. Just picture like Fleetwood Mac. Somebody
Okay.
wrote a book about them in their prime.
Yeah.
and it's excellent.
The way the book's written though, it's like interviews.
Mhm.
Okay.
So it's like
Yeah.
they're talking to you about like stuff that happened. So it's
Gotcha.
like a documentary,
Right.
Yeah.
kind of, but in a book form.
And one of the cool
So
points.
it's a quick read.
One of the cool points she makes is how like when you tell like if I told a story about your wedding day and you tell a story about your wedding day, we could tell about the same thing, but they're going to be slightly different.
Right.
You know, so you get stuff like that happens.
Okay.
Like someone like, oh, we did this and this and this, and then like, so it's
Yeah.
just it's cool.
Hmm.
So yeah, people pick up a book, read a book. It's fundamental. So yeah, those are the books I read, and I read a book about running, about a tribe in Copper Canyon that runs this 100-mile ultra marathon, like in bare feet.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a pretty good book. It's a true story. Yeah. So I read that.
Ultra marathon.
Yeah, and it's like in some place where you shouldn't be running.
Yeah.
Like how due to terrible weather conditions, people train for it all year, and these guys just show up.
Mind over matter.
They're travel. It's
Mind over
like
matter.
this weird tribe that they run for fun, and they run everywhere, and they run constantly. Like everything they do is like running, and it's so for them to just like go run 20 miles a day, it's nothing, you know. So when they did this ultra marathon, they like showed up, and no one knew who they were. But anyways, it's a good book too. But, so that's it. That's my reading for 20.
I've been trying to read Shadow and Bone for like 6 months.
That's a show on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's good, and I've gotten to chapter 2.
Yeah.
But it's a good read.
Well, I mean, you have 5 kids.
I know.
And, you know,
run
and they're all in
busy
activity.
They run busy.
You're literally in the thick of like that period of time where you just run.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yep. I just talked
That's
to
what it is.
my nephew Xavier. He was sitting on the couch on New Year's Eve, and I said something about parenting, and he said parenting is not hard. I said, you don't think parenting is hard? And this, I said, swear to God, that's what I said to him. I said, Xavier, I said, do you think your dad would rather be in a junior high gym watching a bunch of junior high kids play basketball, or at a Coliseum watching NBA players play basketball? And he was like, probably watching NBA players. I said, yeah, but he's at the junior high gym watching you play. I said, why do you think that is? And he was like, because he loves me. I was like, exactly. I said, when you look at the stands, I said 90% of the people in those stands are parents. I said, who you will never see at another game once their kid's not playing.
Right.
I said, parents support their children. I was like, parenting's not hard. I said, but it's about supporting your kid.
Right.
You know, and it was just funny because kids don't get that. And I said, you're not going to get that till you're a parent. You know, like kids actually think their parents want to be like at the Bronson house. And you're like, I'm here because I love you. You know, I'm here because I love you. You know, I enjoy watching you do something you enjoy. Like we used to show up at Deja's games and I'd be half drunk, and it'd be halftime.
That was football.
That was football. Yeah, and she'd be cheering, and they'd be just like, I get a kick out of watching her cheer for a half, you know. And she was happy we came. That was it. You know, thank God she never did competition. Though I would have never made it. I'd have never made it. She did that one competition at Slippery Rock, and I was just like, I don't know how people do this every weekend. Like,
Yeah, I've bit the bullet on that. So I keep,
What?
like the whole cheer thing.
you said okay?
I've been lucky on that.
Yeah, you have.
Mm.
Yeah, you
Lucky
have.
on
Yeah.
that.
You've been. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Fuck. Yeah.
been lucky on that.
Mm-hmm. It's a different world, man. It's a different world. Look, I wonder if Deja would have kept playing basketball, like what it would have been like, but she just gravitated more towards the social aspect of stuff. So, you know, that's life. That's life. But anyways, anything else?
No, we're running towards that time.
We're at that time. All right.
Do you have anything?
Time
Uncle
flies,
Chet?
gentlemen. Time
Yeah.
flies.
I mean,
It
you.
does.
I don't know. I know you're a very private person. I was hoping you'd give us a little biography, but you probably could have done that earlier.
I didn't do a good job on my biography.
I mean,
He said he was
he's in administration. He's
Master
in administration.
Education,
Yeah.
education, man.
Yeah,
Education.
okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
You know.
This is,
What's
my youngest brother.
What's
you
the
know.
mayor saying? In Do the Right Thing. For those that don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know that line. That's a great.
Yeah, I know what you're
The
talking
mayor.
about.
Yeah.
That's a great line.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know. But I'm into giving people their flowers now. So this is my youngest brother. He's out here doing a damn thing, trying to make better people in a terrible world. So I commend you, bro. I commend you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Keep on fighting a good fight.
Yeah.
What? Let me all crazy.
Nothing.
Hey.
Nothing. What's the last song you just listened to? What's the
The
last song you just
A
listened
song
to?
called "Go
Oh,
Back."
that's
No, I know that song I
Damn,
listened
it's
to was
cold.
called.
That's
The
a good
last song I
question.
listened
That's
to
a
was
good question.
off of SZA's new album,
Oh.
and I don't even know what it was. It was like the 4th song.
Well, you can look at your app.
I'll tell you. And your mother being your mother, you know what she said, bud. All her songs sound the same. And I said, this album been number 1 on Billboard for 3 weeks in a row.
This new album, though, it
It's called. Oh no! The last song I listened to was what?
That was. Well, before that.
I can't tell now.
yes, you can.
Well, show me, bud.
You
Show me.
hit this.
Show me.
This.
Oh.
There. It
So the
shows.
last song I listened to was "Stars Are Blind" by Paris Hilton.
No, before that.
Before that
Oh.
was SZA, "I Hate You."
Oh, I hate really that one.
Well, it was playing. I just
Okay.
had it playing. So
that one.
Yeah.
That was just alright.
But yeah, if you missed Paris Hilton perform with Miley Cyrus on New Year's Eve, you really missed out, folks.
Yes,
Stars are blind.
That's the crazy part thing about like New Year's now compared to New Year's.
Yeah, what you do?
Back then, I chilled at the house.
Chill at the crib, yeah.
Yep. Fought to stay up till 12.
Mm-hmm.
Almost missed it because of the football game, the college
right.
playoff game.
So
That was a crazy situation.
Yeah.
2 good games though. 2 really good games.
Yeah.
Flipping back and forth, the kids were, and it didn't like the kids. They were like wanting to know who's going to win, and then the ball's going to drop. And
yeah, it was. You said it was real close. Yeah.
Yeah, it was real close. So yeah, just chill, man. That's what it is. Don't tear up the town no more.
Nah, used to get. I mean, I remember being young, and it was like dealing with like Knucklehead Shane. Mm-hmm. You know, man, if we ain't into something by the time the ball drops, that means our whole year's gonna be dry. I'd be like, oh no, like I'm on a mission, like just skullduggery. You know,
I'm saying about time we was over in Pittsburgh for New Year's, and we walked from Station Square to South Side.
No, you didn't.
We walked from Station Square to South Side.
That's a good.
Bought 2 large pizzas. Walked to Oakland.
No, you didn't.
And we stayed at the
Little
Hampton
awful.
Inn.
Yeah, that Hampton.
Like, there is no
right there on the
sidewalk.
boulevard.
There's like no sidewalk. We're eating pizza on the bridge.
Wow,
That was terrible.
That walk's off.
How deep was it? You,
that walks
me, Marvin, and Gregula.
Oh, for real?
Mark rolled on us because he stole somebody for me in the club.
Oh, did he?
Because I was,
right in your mouth.
I was feeling real good, and like I woke up the next day. I was like, why do I smell like beer? Yeah. He's like, you don't remember what happened? I'm like, Yeah, so to be young.
Hey, man, ain't that the truth?
To be young.
And I think the one New Year's, it was like 94.
Hope I can talk about that. I don't know how many people listen.
We got a couple thousand.
Yeah, you know. I mean, we got international fans.
Where you at?
Germany.
We have
Germany.
We have some German.
We have a German fan base.
Okay.
We do.
Respect. Much respect. Yeah. Much respect.
But yeah. One year we ran. I was only 19. I was probably 19 to 20. It's like 94, 95. Yeah, it was probably 94 going into 95. And I remember like Chestnut and all the hotels. Like we knew people that had a room like at every hotel. So like the whole night, it was like you just saw people were like running across the street. It was just like comedy. Like I was just like, this is how parties get busted. You look out the window, you see like 3 people like run across the street, go to another hotel, run back across the street, go to this hotel. You know, crazy. people had adjoining rooms. Yeah.
Not trying to make you feel old, but how old? Like how long ago now does it? Like when you say the 90s, does that feel?
I mean, I'm starting to feel.
I hear the 90s now. I'm like, man, that's like forever.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it now. I mean, well, with him being 23, it's the kids that age you. It's the kids that age you. You know, no offense, buddy, but like, because if you weren't here, it would feel like yesterday. To honestly, because I'd still be doing dumb shit. You know, but you get your kids and you start to look at things a little different. But like, I think now, like, man, like, but it's weird. Like when Deja talks to me about Pitt. I remember Pitt like it was yesterday.
That makes me feel.
It was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I just listen to this bullshit. So yesterday, I woke up like, okay, fucking New Year's resolution, just get it together for your own health. Like so I tell your mom, I'm like, all right, babe, cutting out the bullshit. Gotta get my sugar right. She's like, okay, babe. I'm like, I'm cutting this week. Next week I'll cut this. Like, you can't cut everything at once because then you'll just fail. So I'm gonna just taper off. You know, so by the end of the month I should be killing it. Okay, cool. Couldn't sleep last night. Check my fucking phone. Instagram. Boom. Class of 1993. It's been a while. They're scheduling they're having to get together for my graduating class like next month. And I was like, God damn it. I can't drop 50 pounds in a month. So I was just like, but it was just funny. I'm like, wow. Like, yeah, it's 30 years. It's 30 years for me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
like,
crazy.
30 years of just, yeah. So I may go. I figured we'd be taking you to California by then, but I don't know. So we'll see. But so I got that to worry about. So I got to cut some carbs. Get an edge up.
Look at these abs. Yeah. I haven't seen carbs in 2 years.
Yeah, what was that? Step Brothers. Yeah.
I washed them with the kiwi scrub.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, okay. I'll get some done.
Okay.
It's a hell of an ending on your part. I just want to let you know that.
Okay.
Thor: Love and Thunder was a great movie too.
You know what? Glad to have you here today, bro. Glad to have you. Appreciate you.
It's been an honor.
Appreciate you. It was fun.
Yeah. A shout out to Rando-ish podcast.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Jay. What was it? I forget the name of the podcast. That's terrible. He has a podcast too. But
I'm starting my own podcast.
You should.
I am.
What's it going to be about?
Higher education.
No.
Higher learning.
Corporal punishment.
Yes. We got to work on that.
Hey.
We talked about that.
Hey,
we got to get on this
I think it's a
screenplay.
winner. I think it's a winner.
I mean, if we hit the Oscar stage, it would be
it'd be historic.
It would be great. We could hit the Oscar stage.
It'd be
Big
historic.
Swerve, you with me or what?
I will
gonna
help
put
you write
together
it.
a
I
He
will.
said he'll help you write
I
it.
will.
We're gonna
I'm
get
being
together.
serious. I will help you write it.
He's being serious.
We're
Can
gonna
I just
do
come?
Corporal punishment.
Hold up the trophy? Like,
You know what I mean?
we did it.
They're gonna be
Corporal
like,
punishment.
Matt and Ben who?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be.
We would hold
And we gotta be just like them. Like we gotta have a part. We
Yeah.
gotta hold out.
Yeah.
Sly Stallone did it.
You gonna sit
Yeah.
behind the desk,
Something.
come in the next day, your knuckles all bruised up.
I don't know. Though. If I just write the screenplay, I already know who I'm gonna have star as me.
Oh, who? Who? Oh, here he goes! Oh my god!
The smolder. The smolder.
Oh, wow!
I figured I'd set you up for that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Well
man.
played.
Yes,
Well
yes.
played.
He
bro,
wins.
well
He wins
played.
him the.
Yeah.
he
Fuck
wins
that
him-
movie.
The Rock wins his first Oscar.
Oh my god! Oh my... I wouldn't make it.
You're
I
at the
wouldn't make
after
it.
party.
I'd be like,
At the after party,
He'd be
trying to fight him.
like, why are you looking like that? Like, I gotta go hit him in the face. He'd be like, oh man, thank you for including me in this great experience of my life. And I'm like, I gotta punch you in the face now, bro.
Yeah.
Oh god, that'd be like my worst nightmare. Don't say that. Fuck.
He reached
He'd be
into
like-
the depths of his talent.
He'd be like, Rock,
Depths.
he's like, I saw the script and I just knew. I'd be like,
It's me.
cancel the whole thing. I'm not signing off on nothing. He'd be like, it's search. Nope. Fuck the Rock.
Yeah, that's funny as
Oh,
hell.
you're such an ass.
We already got a
such
little
an-
teaser. We're like Walking Tall. We're already halfway there. You know
Oh
what I'm
my
saying?
gosh.
We got a
no.
teaser.
No. Yeah, it's principle now. I have to.
Oh,
Remember when
shit.
Turtle met Tom Brady and he said he had to like cuss him out as any because he was new.
Uh-huh.
You never saw that episode of Entourage?
I probably did. I can't remember.
When they went golfing and was
That
with
was
Tom
a
Brady
great show. by
and
the
he
way.
was throwing him shade the whole time.
Okay.
And then he was like, he said, as any true Giants fan, I have to tell Tom Brady to go fuck himself. And I was like, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Like, but then he was so cool he couldn't do it, which is bullshit. But anyways, yeah, that's how I be with The Rock. I'd be like, Rock, I've been talking about beating you up for so long. I have to fight you,
Do you really think you could throw with The Rock?
bro.
I mean, I don't want to keep extending Brock.
No, it's fine. We can do this all night
He-
because those who know. All right, he's gonna think it's a fight. I'm the one that's gonna know I'm here to kill him. So, so I don't care that he used to wrestle.
I'm
I
not
don't
saying
care about
nothing
his
that.
hawkers. I don't care about none of that.
I'm just saying that's a large man.
That's
That's great.
man.
They say he's
6'5"
crazy. I heard he's crazy.
6'5".
Hey,
He's crazy. He did try to
I'm-
rip some of his tongue out.
I'm a quote. I'm a
280.
quote my cousin Richard Bryant.
Probably-
Oh.
BIG, don't spell BAD. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
What if they're together?
Big and bad. Well, I'll find out. I'll find out. I'm not light, bruh.
You gonna learn
All right,
today.
he got 6 inches on me, but I weigh as much as him. So he's gonna know he was in a scuffle. That's all. I don't need to win the fight.
Okay.
I don't need to
If
win the
that's what we're
fight.
going with. If that's what we're going
I mean,
with.
I plan on winning, but I don't need to win.
So if you had to pick between The Rock or Mike Tyson right now, who would you go with?
I'd fight The Rock.
Yeah, I'd go with you on that one.
Exactly. Exactly.
I wouldn't. I mean, because we've seen like Mike Tyson still throws his hands.
Yeah,
Like, we've seen
Mike's a
that.
trained fighter.
Yeah,
He's
I
a
wouldn't
trained
fight him.
fighter.
I wouldn't fight him.
If you put any trained fighter in front of me on The Rock, I'm gonna pick The Rock every time because I'll be like, he's gonna throw some crazy punch, and if I take it, oh god, could you imagine? So it's you and The Rock punches you in the face, and you take it. You're gonna laugh, and you're gonna try to fucking kill him after that. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, but then like there's still a lot left in it though.
Yeah, but that confidence levels just go through
Yeah.
the roof.
Yeah.
I'll look over at you, buddy, be like, oh fuck. You'll be like, my dad's about to kill The Rock. I'll be like, this is the moment. This is the moment. But I only got like 40 seconds in me right now. That's all I got.
So you think Vin Diesel would have gotten that ass?
No, because he can't fight.
I'm just saying. So you think The Rock would have took Vin Diesel?
Yeah, I don't think.
But you're saying absolutely you would whoop Vin Diesel's ass.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll fight him right now. Like, bruh, you don't think you could beat Vin Diesel?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. I already told you. If I had to go to the Hall right now and fuck up celebrities, my squad would be like you, Jason, my cousin Richard.
Could you
Huh?
whoop Floyd Mayweather's ass?
I wouldn't fight Floyd. I
wouldn't
told you,
fight
trained
Floyd.
fighters. I'm not even.
Even like, what about dudes that are like 120?
No.
Like, flyweights.
No.
You want to fight a 120-pound guy?
No, because you're thinking I'll get my hands on them. I already know I'm not getting my hands on them. They're too fast. They're too wiry. I'm not betting my whole. This right here. This is where the money's made. I'm not betting that on catching some dude after he hit me 17 times in the face. You're talking about trained fighters.
I get that, but they're 120 pounds. Maybe this is the next episode.
Hitting like a heavyweight. Hitting like a heavyweight.
They're not hitting like a heavyweight though.
They're hitting like middleweight, which is still
they're
fucking
not.
hurt.
They're not. That's
they're
why
quick,
they say power
though.
don't
They're
translate.
quick,
Power
though.
don't translate.
Pacquiao. Would you fight Pacquiao?
No, I won't fuck with Pacquiao.
All right, then.
He ain't 120 pounds.
How much does he weigh? 140. Okay.
But he's Pacquiao
140.
too. I'm saying like your average run of the mill like
120.
lightweight.
I don't even know what that
120,
is.
like 120, bro.
Like they just.
I weighed 120 in fifth grade.
Yeah. All right. Maybe I wouldn't want to do that.
They're like 5'3", 120.
I just wouldn't want to. It's just like a lose for me. Matt, you beat up
it'd
this
be an
guy.
embarrassment.
You beat up this guy's 120 pounds, or if you lose, you got to beat up that guy 120 pounds. Like,
Yeah,
or they might just break your jaw because technique's a real thing too.
yeah, that's true. You got
Like
a point.
technique's
You got
a real
point.
thing,
You got a point.
and I don't feel like getting my jaw broke by some little dude. Like the Rock.
So would you whoop Thor's ass?
Hemsworth? I'd fuck him.
I
up.
just like to keep that back out
Yeah,
there for you.
yeah. I like Hemsworth, but I could beat his ass. I know I could. Whatever, man. I
Julius
know
is
I
like,
could.
what the fuck's going on?
I know I
right
could
now?
right now. Well, I mean, what I'm saying, could you? Would you fight Hemsworth?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
take.
That's
I
what I'm saying.
mean, you know, I'm just gonna assume.
Bro, there's not. That's what you see. You talking about
I'm
me,
just
but I already
assuming.
know.
I'm just assuming.
I already know that there's a short list of people that you wouldn't fight. I already know that. You're in administration and you have like
But you would definitely fight The Rock.
Yeah, I would not be afraid to fight The Rock.
Okay.
Because at this point, if I was afraid to fight The Rock, I would look over and my son be looking at me and I'd have to fight him. If it was like you, Doug, Julius on the curb, and like his dad, there's The Rock, I'd be like, fuck. I'd have to go over and be like, hey, man, I'm about to hit you in the face. Take it however you want to take it. I'd give him that, And then if he hit me back, then I would get mad. Then it'd be real. Like, I'd be a little tentative for the first one. And so it'd be a little scuffle.
And then until you see what he had.
If he tried to do some like people's elbow stuff with me or something, it would get real bad for him.
All right, Dad.
Sorry. I'm just saying. He's instigating me,
So
bud.
what you're saying is you don't like The Rock.
No, I like The Rock. I just don't like the choices
So
he makes.
you would be cool if he started as me in my movie.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
I think he should.
You know what,
Shows
bud?
diversity.
If that's what at least takes the green light to damn film, I don't
We're
know.
doing it.
Just send me my check. I might show up at the awards. I might not. Sorry, I forgot we were recording.
All right.
We sidetracked. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
He did it. Great
It's all
having
right.
you.
Good-
Great having you.
Good dialogue.
Yeah.
Good dialogue.
And once again, you're the most mature person on the podcast. So-
I just want to thank Uncle Chet for coming on.
Absolutely.
You
gentlemen,
guest star.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good way to start the last season.
Yeah. Season 3, not the
Yeah.
last.
I hope not.
The latest.
The latest. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you remote in on these?
What do you mean?
Like if somebody's like not physically here. You know, some people do podcasts like that.
He would.
Yeah, we're gonna figure that. We're probably gonna do like a Zoom call or something.
Who's guitarist by the way?
There's a long story
Frogs.
behind the
But-
guitar. I'll tell you after the show.
Oh, I thought
Thank
it was done
you.
recording.
No,
I'm sorry.
just-
Yeah, because that's a really interesting question to ask about Zoom calls and stuff.
Okay.
Good luck, bud.
Thank you for listening to Son of Pops Culture. Check out
Once
the
again.
Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm Son,
And I'm Pops.
and
That's my brother Chet.
tune in next week. All right. Goodbye.
Peace.
La, la,